sized devil at Lil Kazer's last night. I can't escape her demon eyes. They haunt my nightmares. I'm starting to like it.
Hello.
Oh shit, we're starting already?
Yeah, we're starting already.
Damn, yo, what up?
Hello.
Hi. I don't even know how this stuff works. So I'm on the television. Okay, I see. All right, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hello. I'm talking to you from my TV. How does it feel to be in it?
It feels great. So the show's called Speak of the Devil?
Yeah. Cause I'm the devil.
Accurate.
Really?
Oh, I thought I was.
Oh, wait. Are we competing?
I don't know if you want to do that.
Oh, okay. I probably might lose. I think you're more devilish than me.
Is that right?
Probably.
I think so. I mean, like, it's like, you know, I've got like the little bit of a Disney villain smile if the Disney villain didn't have any teeth. You know, I think that's just about right.
Oh, wait. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite Disney villain?
Not really. I mean, I think that I like Gaston. That guy was a huge. That guy was such a dickhead.
Yeah, he was a huge asshole. Oh my god.
I love him. He's the best.
I hate him, but he's like my favorite one to hate.
Yeah, I know. It feels good to hate him, and you never feel wrong for hating him. You never think to yourself like, man, maybe he's just been misunderstood. No, he's not misunderstood. He's an asshole, and everybody knows it. That's all there is to it.
And that's fine. It's all right to be an asshole, you know. Sometimes you just got an asshole.
Oh, I mean, my viewers are here, so they know that.
Some
Yeah.
people wrote in the chat, Jafar.
Okay, all right,
Uh-oh.
okay, all right, guys. Listen, what do I have to get the turban too? Oh my God,
Oh,
thanks,
God.
guys. He was misunderstood. Yeah, sure.
He is. He's a
Mhm.
misunderstood guy, you know? It's not his fault.
I mean, he was just trying to, become the most powerful being, and then I'm sure after that he'd want to help everybody out, right? With all of his power.
I mean, the people in charge, it seems like he was trying to do his best, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, did you ever see the new Aladdin, like the live action one?
No, I never did.
What the fuck is it with people making live action shows of a cartoon? It makes me so mad.
It's true. It's like the latest
It's just you're
obsession
ruining
here.
it.
Yeah. Sometimes just leave it be, you know?
Yeah, just let it be a cartoon. It's like the Cowboy Bebop. Like, oh my God,
Oh,
leave
God.
that back in the 2000s.
Oh my God. Don't get me started on that. That show was so fucking bad.
So like I watched like a little bit of the first episode, and then I was like on my phone, and I don't remember really what happened. I saw there was a bunch of drama about it, and that was about the last time I thought about it.
I tried because I really liked the original show like a
Yeah.
lot, but I tried watching it and I'm kind of like you where it's like I couldn't get past the first episode. I just couldn't. It was just so bad. And
So
then
yeah.
I saw that they had like Ed at the end,
Uh-huh.
and
I didn't see enough of it to even get that far.
well, I didn't watch it. I saw a clip on Twitter, and I'm like, what the
Oh.
fuck?
It's like, so this is the thing, right? Is like, you think that's bad. Imagine being a Halo fan right now. Oh my God. Like, they show Master Chief's face. You just don't do that. You
It's
don't
true.
do that. And they just did it.
It's true. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? That new Buzz Lightyear movie that's gonna come out, and it's like hyper
my
realistic Buzz Lightyear, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to
That's
see him
gonna
like that.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to see his pores. Like, that's weird. He's a toy. He's plastic. Like, let him just be a plastic toy. It's like
Yeah.
things get so realistic. It's too much. For like, by the way, did you like perchance see that one? It was like a video of an Unreal 5, and it was showing like a train station, and it looked like photorealistic, but it was a game.
What? Oh,
Yeah, I'm like
no.
not even kidding. Like, you can have your chat show you later on. That shit looks straight up like real life. I was thinking to myself, Sword Art Online is 1 year closer. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Did you like Sword Art Online?
I did not watch the first season. I did. I thought it was great. It was like, I watched Sword Art Online, and I was like, is this a realistic game? A realistic show about MMOs. So first episode, it had guys pretending to be girls, and then for the first half of the first season, they had a higher level male character running lower level female characters through the dungeons. And I thought to myself, this is actually pretty fucking right.
Very true to life.
Yeah, I thought it was just about right. Yeah, I watched the whole first season. I thought it was great.
Good. Don't want
People
anything
said
more.
And that's like the thing is, my dad's like, don't stick a fork in the electrical outlet. You're gonna zap yourself. And I'm like, all right, Dad, I'm not gonna do it then. Okay, that's fine. And I just never did it. And I felt the same way with Sword Art Online. Everybody says that. I'll take your word.
It's true.
That's fine.
It's true. It's just one of those things where it's like, if Kirito is involved, it's bad. But then, like, the previous season that came out, he was in a coma, so it was kind of good.
I can't tell you. I have no idea. And so, well, I guess he is a kind of a coma in the first season. I mean, like, that is one way to look at it. Do you think that we're ever gonna get do you think that we're gonna get there?
Oh man, I wish, cause I'm kind of, I mean, let's not dance around the elephant in the room. I have issues, and
Yeah.
we've discussed that I have issues, and
Mhm.
I'm very much aware that like I can't really like be around people a lot, and it would be really fucking cool to be able to like interact with people in like an environment where it felt like it was like fucking real.
Oh, I hope so. I think we're like people told me we're like 15 away from Neuralink. I don't know if it's gonna be that soon,
Hook up my
but
fucking brain.
yep. Hook my brain. Put me in the cloud. Put me in the cloud, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm ready to go to war.
Oh,
Like, let's go. I'm ready to fight dragons.
like that fucking Black Mirror episode where they put the lady in an egg and she was like living
Oh
in a
yeah,
world.
where it's like all the different time periods.
Yeah, I like that episode.
Yeah.
I'm
That
like
that shit gave
obsessed
me
with
like
that.
it gave me an existential crisis. It only lasted for an entire month.
Oh my god, do you get that all
Yeah.
the time too?
I used to, and then I realized like every time I would get into that, I will read something on Twitter that makes me mad, and then I'll forget about like the scope of the universe because like some guy said some shit and it just like what the why well, how could he say that?
Yeah.
How could he
Twitter
say that shit?
Twitter's kind
Yeah,
of
so
like
I'm
fucked.
distracted.
It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I'm
It's
distracted.
good to be distracted though. Do you
No,
wait?
I'd say so for sure.
I have a question.
Okay.
Since you said you have like existential crisis, do you like space?
So I do because like, but like I think to myself like, how does anybody really know if a black hole is real? You know what I mean? Because like, how the fuck, like, how do you know this? Like, nobody saw it.
It's
Like,
true.
I don't know.
It's true. I fucking hate space.
Really?
All right. A long time ago, I got really high.
Yeah.
I got really high, and I looked up into space. While I was medicated. That's what I like to. I
Yeah.
use the word medicated, and
Right.
I had like this moment where it's like I remembered like a teacher of mine like saying, "Oh, did you know that when you look at stars, the stars you're seeing are not the same stars
It's
that are
already
actually in
dead.
this." Yeah, they're already dead. And then
Yeah.
like I got into like a loop in my brain like, "Oh my god, what is real? What is happening? How do we know how far like things go in space? Like what if is there something there? Is there nothing there? Where are the black holes? Where are this?" And I was just like, I went into like a panic.
No, I understand. Well, what about like, all right, you talk about like space, that's really big, but what about like the moon?
Ugh.
Does the moon freak you out?
The moon kind of freaks me out, but not as bad as like if when I think about there's a black hole somewhere and it could eat us.
So for a while, remember Majora's Mask?
Oh God, yes.
I was like, how? Well, because the Earth is moving around all the time. The moon is
Yeah.
moving around all the time. Like, what if there's just like I don't know, like some crazy shit could happen where like the moon hits the Earth, right? Like, what if that happened?
Oh God.
And I was worried about that for like a whole year.
That's something I would worry about too for no reason
Yeah.
because I think like there was like I read like an article like, oh, the moon is gonna be X amount closer to us, and then I was like, what is this? What is
Yeah.
stopping it? Oh, like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Is this just the beginning?
Oh God.
Yeah. Is this phase one? No, I know that exactly.
It's
Like that would
scary.
freak me out too.
It's terrifying. Mars is terrifying. Have you ever listened to like there's these videos on like YouTube where they have like radio frequencies and like they show you like the sounds of planets?
No, I never have heard of that. Like, what the fuck? How
If
do they know that?
I don't even fucking know, but like if your chat ever like shows you the video, I swear to God, there's like clips of me freaking out cuz it's like I'm telling you Saturn legit sounds like fucking hell. Like people are screaming.
Oh my god! Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like they use like radio waves or whatever. I don't understand how they do it,
Yeah.
but they have like each planet has like a sound.
So it's not like because like whenever I think about like each planet would have like a sound, like how many planets would you? Because like there's infinite space, right?
Yeah,
So theoretically, there's a planet that sounds like dubstep out there.
there must be.
Like theoretically, like based off of that logic, right? There has to be a planet that literally sounds like dubstep. It's like in the
Yeah,
background at the time.
Yeah, there's oh shit, you know what? I just remembered. There's this one. It wasn't like, I don't know if it was like a planet. It was like these two weird like stars that like circle each other. I don't even know the name of it, but it sounded like dubstep.
Now, I'll be honest. Like I remember whenever dubstep got popular because they ruined all my favorite songs with them.
Oh god.
Like I hated that shit so much. Like like if I was on that planet, I would want to go to another one. I'll tell you that. I hated dubstep so much. Like remember that like back in 2008, 2009, like
Oh,
any
God.
song they just randomly add a drop into it. It's like, wait a minute. Like I take my headphones off for this
It was
shit.
everywhere. It was everywhere, infecting every single part of the music genre. But what's your favorite kind of music? Like, what do you like to listen to?
Okay, so like I will listen to anything as long as it's not like, you know, like that new country music where they sing they sing according to like they've got like a page and it's like they're doing a checklist. Jesus, cold beer, Jesus again, America,
My truck.
pickup trucks, West Virginia. And it's like, oh my God, what are you gonna talk about next? Like, what is this? It's nuts. Like back in the trailer park, like holy fuck, like it's so boring. So I hate that, right?
Yeah.
Like old country, like the actual like folk music, like I can get into that a little bit. Other than that, though, I'll tell you, like before they had this whole DMCA horse shit on Twitch, I would listen to all kinds of music, whether it's Kendrick Lamar, Skrillex, you know, even the dubstep stuff was actually pretty good. And you know, caramel dancing. I'm sure as an anime girl, you would completely understand that.
Do you love caramel dancing?
Yeah,
Do you know how to do it?
I did. I don't know how to do it anymore. I did. I'm 31 years old now. I'm not fucking doing that shit again.
It's okay. You can do it at any age. You can be an old man and do the caramel dancing.
That's
You're
what
young.
I'm afraid of. Yeah, that's what I hear from people that are younger than me that try to make me feel better. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
I have a great solution to your problem.
Yeah.
I think that you should maybe become a VTuber for one day.
So that everybody think like, oh wow, he would never do that. Actually, listen. So like, all right. I'll tell you a story, right? So I was watching streams of like, you know what, there's a lot of VTubers obviously and like just chatting, etc. But where's another place that there's a lot of VTubers? Final Fantasy, big surprise. And so I'm going down the list looking at Final Fantasy streams, and I see a cat girl with big ass titties. And so I think to myself, oh my God, this is it. And so I click on the profile, and it's like this. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? All right, everybody come on over here left. And it's a guy. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, it's like, it's straight up. Like I just got baited. Like they're not even trying. There's like no voice changer. There's no like, oh, girl that doesn't have a mic because her dad's overprotective alibi or anything. No, it's just a guy that's pretending to be a girl, and it's obvious. And actually, I became friends with him, and we played together before, right? And so it was nice. Yeah, it's nice little ending of the story. But I would use a VTuber avatar, sure. Yeah, that'd be okay.
Would you be a cat girl, or would you be like, what would your VTuber persona be?
You know the guy in Sesame Street that lives in the garbage can?
Like, oh, Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh, that would be really cool. Wait, you would be a Muppet?
I don't know about a Muppet, but I think I just use that as inspiration.
You could be. Actually, there is a VTuber that's like a guy that lives out of a garbage can.
So, do you think? All right, let's get into red pill or black pill territory. Do you think that it's possible for a VTuber to be successful with a guy avatar?
Yeah, especially now.
Really?
I feel like yeah.
What?
I feel like now male VTubers are like the hot thing right now.
Oh my God! Like. That's nuts. I had no idea that was a thing. Wow.
You can totally be like a sexy VTuber, like demon guy, or a sexy cat boy.
It's like I think the closest thing we had before was like Saikuno, but I didn't know that there was actual people that did that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I have. There's actually a person. Well, I mean, he's not a person anymore. He's a VTuber now.
Yeah.
I converted him.
Okay, good.
I've converted many people. I could
He's
convert
turned into
you.
a JPEG. Or a GIF, sorry.
Oh, who, you or me?
Well, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay. I just want you to be comfortable. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I think that the only time I feel uncomfortable is whenever I'm out of my house.
Oh, that, I think a lot of people feel that way though, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. In my house, I'm safe in my house. I'm chilling. What could go wrong?
True. Why did people say bald VTuber? He's not bald.
Well, I know, and that's this is a very, very delicately constructed facade, and imagine, like, here's the thing, right? Is like your girl don't really, like, you don't know how this is, right? But look, imagine if imagine like different things are like Pokemon, right? So you know how like if bald people are Pokemon, their weakness would be win Pokemon. Because like all it would take, I'm telling you, like I'm literally walking to I'm walking up to Walmart and it's blowing my hair up, and I don't even know if they're gonna let me into Walmart. Like I'm
Wear
gonna
a
get like
hat.
a drug test to go in there. Say what?
Wear a hat.
That's what they do. And so like there's these guys, right? And like I'm gonna be on, Keemstar is one of them, right?
Oh.
And like, who do you think you're fooling, Keem? We know your ass is bald. Like, what are you doing? It's obvious. Like, you're not fooling anybody, man. And like, so that's why I don't wear a hat. Cause like, it's like if you wear a hat, it's like basically you gave up.
Oh my god.
You know? It's like, if you know, like whenever a fucking brand puts out a YouTube video and they disable likes and dislikes,
Oh god.
it's like, you know why that is, right?
It's
Because
true.
people are gonna roast the shit out of them.
It's true. It's true.
That's what it's like. It's the same. Remember whenever Ninja started wearing that headband? Man, that's not a headband. That's a hairline band. We know what that is. Don't try to fool nobody.
Ah! You know, ladies have to worry about that too. There is lady balding now.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Well, I heard
stress
about
related.
that. Will Smith smacked the shit out of somebody for it.
Ah! Oh my god. You can't say that.
What happened?
You can't say
I
that.
thought you couldn't do that, but he just went up there and did.
You can't say that. We're gonna get canceled.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine. Like listen, there was one time I did get canceled.
You did?
I didn't know about it though, so it was okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like basically like hanging out with my friends that day, and I came back home and like people were like, "Man, did you know you got canceled today?" I was like, "No, I had no idea." And they informed me that this happened, and I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy." So like, should I go live tomorrow or is it over? And that's about it.
That's the biggest of chads. Just keep on going. You can't
You
cancel
can't
them
let
for
people
long.
like that control your life. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I'll have to say though, I was very surprised when the whole Will Smith thing happened because I didn't expect. You know, he always seems so like nice.
Well, the thing is, like, it's like that woman. Like, I don't know, but it certainly seems like that woman is driving him insane. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, those videos I saw, oh my god, man. I feel bad for him.
I don't know. I don't know much about it because I'm an anime girl, so I don't really keep up with like flesh current events sometimes. So
That's
I'm kind of out of the loop. But I just know him from like his movies and like interviews that I've seen him do, and I'm just like, I just never thought I'd wake up and be like, oh, Will Smith smacked a guy.
Well, like everybody thought, like, speaking of flesh, people don't even know that. Some people think they're lizards.
That's true.
Yeah, they thought this whole thing was fake, and it's like part of a global agenda to try to keep people in that mindset.
Oh my god, like Mark Zuckerberg.
It's like, you know that thing on the back of the dollar, the triangle thing?
Yeah, the Illuminati
That's the one.
thingy.
Yep, that's the fucking one.
Oh god. That thing scares me.
I'll be honest, like I've seen some, like, because like you'll see like these YouTube video and it's like a documentary and it's like definitive proof that Bigfoot exists, and you get through the whole video, it's 35 minutes long, and it's just like nothing. You know, there's maybe a picture of a forest, and that was it.
Have you seen that a YouTube channel from that one guy that he says he has like Bigfoot in his freezer?
No, I haven't.
There's this one guy that he's like supposedly like the Bigfoot expert, and he has Bigfoot parts in his freezer. He has like his actual foot, but it's like something that he made out of like cabbage and stuff, and he pretends like it's Bigfoot, and he's very knowledgeable about something that doesn't exist.
I think that's impressive. I really do. Like, I thought about setting up a YouTube channel completely anonymously and just like making up conspiracy theories and seeing how many people I could get to believe them.
Oh, that sounds very
It's like
interesting.
I had like an idea, right? That like I was gonna say that China, instead of going to the moon, they went to the sun, but they went at night so nobody would see it, and because the sun wasn't as hot, they were able to land on it, and they have the flag on there, but nobody can see it. That's right, because they don't know what that is, and just put the video out and just see how many. It's like, you know, you're fishing, right? You just put out the line, put out some bait, see who bites down.
Oh, you can use a footage from that movie where they went to the sun.
No, I think that the less footage that you use, see, like the footage that you want to use is interviews from the 1980s with bad quality of former NASA astronauts. And like just have them saying something that's completely unrelated and then extrapolate that into it being true.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Oh, I've seen a million of these. They're really something.
I see them on Twitter all the time, and I see a lot
really?
of like, yeah, they like to. Sometimes people like splice it in with the whole like when like the Mars thingy happened, and was it Mars or the thingy went on like that planet? What the fuck planet was it? Venus? I think.
Oh, I don't even know. Was it I remember there was a Uranus one, but like no, I feel like scientists don't want to talk about Uranus because nobody will take it seriously.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's like it's not really a planet. It's like how Pluto isn't a planet, but Uranus is just a meme.
It is. It's a meme planet at this point. People just really don't care.
I wonder what moron thought it was a good idea to call it that.
I don't know.
That's
I'm
a mistake.
curious because that like what the
Yeah, I mean, like of all the things that you could call it, you decide to call it that. Oh my God, what a
Seems like
mistake that was.
People know more about this than us because people are like the Romans, the Greeks. I don't know.
The Mayans. So what's the craziest conspiracy theory that you believe?
Oh,
I know you might not want to reveal your power level.
I don't really know. I don't really consume many conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Because I end up like freaking myself out and then thinking, what if it is true? And then I have like a existential crisis, and then I have like a meltdown for like 2 months.
Yeah. So what I did for a long time, and this is how I handle it, is like I don't really give a shit anymore, and I just get on the computer and have fun that day, and whatever happens happens.
That's dangerous.
You know? Yeah, it is what it is, right? You just go on there, just roll your face on the keyboard, have fun, and that's about it. And I don't really worry. Like, I'll read the crazy shit that happens, and oh my God, there's some crazy shit that happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But, you know,
I do have one. Birds aren't real.
Okay. So that they're actually, so I know this one, of course, right? I'm basically I'm an expert in degeneracy. So like any degenerate sexual fetish, any stupid conspiracy theory, any weird type of deviant art, not only do I know about it, but I probably know more than most people about it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, birds were developed by the CIA in order to spy on people, and there's like t-shirts and there's a whole website about it, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
I'm afraid of birds. That's why I believe that theory.
Why are you afraid of birds?
I have trauma from when I was a wee cartoon.
Okay.
When I was a young Satan,
Okay.
I was at a fake relative's house, and
Right.
I was at my uncle's house
It's like a
and
crossover episode.
yeah, it was like a crossover
Yeah.
episode. I was at my uncle's house and like my uncle has a bird and he likes to like release him from time to time and have him like fly
Oh my
around.
God.
But I was
Yeah.
a kid and I had my hair in pigtails and like the bird landed on my head and his feet got caught in my hair and he was like stuck and his talons were like digging into my head and I freaked out and ever since then I've been afraid of birds.
We used to have a bird, but we would let it out, and it would fly into the wall.
Ah!
That's all it would do. It would just fly into the fucking wall. And so
Oh.
we're finally like the bird's name. Her name is Birdie. I'm like, we can't let Birdie out the cage, man.
Birdie,
He
what?
just going wherever the fuck he wants.
What kind of bird was it?
It's a cockatiel. It's like one of those like brown cockatiels or parakeet, something like that.
Oh,
I don't know exactly.
I don't. My uncle's bird is like this weird. It was like a green like parrot or whatever, like a green bird, and it had.
Oh, so
like,
it's like that's like an elite bird.
yeah. He's like
Okay.
He's a very important bird,
Yeah.
but he's probably dead
So-
now.
Honestly, probably not. Like
Oh,
those
God.
things live for like 80 years.
Wait, what?
Yeah. These birds live forever. So it's like if you teach the bird something, like you're gonna have to deal with that shit for the rest of your life.
Wait, how long do fucking birds live? What the fuck?
I know that parrots like they go on for a while.
I had no idea. What the heck?
Yeah, that's right. Like a turtle. There's types of sharks that live in the deep ocean, 500 years old. Can you believe that? 500 fucking years. That's a 500-year-old shark. Oh my God, that's crazy.
This shark has seen some things.
Yeah, he sure. Well, no, he hasn't actually, because back down there it's below the light and they can't
That's
see
true.
shit down there. But but he's maybe heard some things, maybe eaten some things.
Ah, that's true. Maybe eating some people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe I don't know about that. Maybe like I never worry about a shark attack. Like, because the thing is, it's like, isn't Aquaman a joke? You just get out of the water.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? Like, but what kind of a superhero was that?
Lame ass superhero power. I can't believe it. People
Yeah.
are gonna be like, "What the fuck, Mouse? How can you not like Aquaman? It's Jason Momoa. His powers suck balls."
Well, it's like, oh, see, here's how I learned about this. Did you ever play Age of Empires 2?
No.
Okay, so like obviously anybody plays Age of Empires 2 knows this, right? Is like there are maps where there's like islands and stuff. And so I just build my shit where it's not next to the water, and then they build a whole navy and they can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
And so they're just sitting there moving around, can't do nothing. And I'm like, wow, look at that. Well, what are those ships doing now? They ain't doing shit.
you can
and
live
that
your
was
whole
all
life
I did,
without
like-
that. You know, you don't have to
Yeah,
interact
I
with
want
water
to go
at
to the
all.
water. Yeah, exactly. Like it would be cool if you could ride a shark, though.
Oh, that would be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to swim though, so.
It's like there's a time that like my mom was like really into like mythology and like Greek mythology, and so she taught me all about it. There's this
Oh.
kid in my neighborhood, and she taught this kid about the Kraken. He thought that shit was real. Like that shit was real. He's like, wait a hold up. So it eats ships? So you telling me it eats ships? And she's like, oh no, it's not real. It's not real. And he thought that she was lying to him. I think that fucked him up for life.
What the?
Yeah.
But technically there are like giant squids and shit, but they're not.
There
just,
are.
like Kraken level, but they're huge.
Maybe there is. Like I never like that's one conspiracy. I think
That's true.
maybe there's a chance that there's like some crazy ass shit, like some giant squid or something like that in the ocean, or like something that could just like eat a ship, but we just don't know what it is.
That's true, because like, have you ever seen? I mean, people haven't explored all the ocean, so they wouldn't fucking know.
That's right. They have no idea. So there's a good chance there could be a Kraken. Exactly.
Oh my God, the concept of the Mariana Trench scares the shit out of me.
It's like I remember, like I always wonder like what would it be like down there, but then I remember that like you'd just be dead, so like it wouldn't really matter.
It's true.
But
it's
like
true.
it would be like, it's like they have those little angler fish with that little light on their head, I always thought that was cool.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I played Dungeons and Dragons one time. I did a
Yeah.
D&D campaign, and I was a bard, and I modeled my Triton bard after an anglerfish because I
Wait,
love them.
really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I would love them because they have giant teeth. They probably bite your arm off. But
Yeah, they're
you know, they
scary.
look cool. They look really cool.
They are, and they have a little light, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So like, do you play like any games or anything?
Uh,
Or you just like sit here and chill?
I,
Like,
you
cause I
know,
don't. I used to play video games, but I just decided fuck that.
yeah, do you do a lot of like React Andy stuff now?
That's all I do. Like, well, I don't really just do that. Sometimes I'll go on like a rant, and it will last for 6 hours.
Oh, but that's good. That's
Yeah.
entertaining.
I don't know how, but somehow, yeah, people tune in for that shit.
It's fun. People like to listen to your opinions and then argue about them online and be like, "Well,
They
I
love
didn't
arguing
agree.
about them.
I didn't agree with
Yeah.
what he said."
Well, that's fine. I'll ban them in chat. Yeah, problem solved. Fuck them.
Let's go. Fuck them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No, I understand that. I used to play a lot of games. Like I usually do, but like I feel like I'm not as good as I used to be. So I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna chill and have fun.
I have that problem. I'm not good at games, but I like to play
Yeah.
them, but I don't think I'm good at them. I like horror games, but I love Vampire
Oh.
Survivors.
Oh, wait, really?
I do.
Wait, so you played, like, I mean, I know you told me you saw me play it, but like you actually like the game?
I do. I love the game. I just the last update I haven't played it because I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to get the achievements from the last update. But I also haven't been able to fight death because I feel like it's a lot.
It is. Like I spent like probably a week figuring it out, and like do you have that character that's just a big ball sack?
Yeah, I got the ball sack
Yeah.
character.
He is so good, isn't he?
Oh my god, I love it.
He's the best.
I love playing with him because he just melts everyone. It's so great.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah,
great.
I play with the ball sack all the time. Like that's my main character.
Do you ever just like turn off your brain and you're just like I'm just gonna be a ball sack for a while and just play Vampire Survivors and just not think about anything?
Yes, but minus the Vampire Survivors part and all the time. Yeah, that's just about right. Yeah, I'll usually do that. Yeah, and like that's what I'll do is I'll actually like I'll kill time on my stream just by like randomly ranting about something that I just think like I have an opinion about, and I'll just start talking about it for an hour, and I'll like look at the clock and be like, wow, so an hour's gone. Okay, well, you know, sorry for any of you guys that had to listen to all that.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people are like, when are you going to play games? God, stop talking.
No, I know that. Like, I've gotten rid of most of them. I think that most of them are probably like, they get that now. They're like, okay, this is it. It's going to be what it is. Okay, I understand that now. And like, that's about it. The best game that they get me to play is sometimes like, so everybody like in the MMO community really, really loves for their game to be the best game, right? Because like, you got to think like some dude spent 10,000 hours on a game. It's going to hurt his feelings a little bit if he finds out it's fucking dead, right?
True.
So I'll go and I'll look up Google Trends and I'll tell them if their game is a good game to play that day or not. Yeah, they're like, you know, for like their daily validation. It's like, are you a good boy? Are you following trends? Or are you a fucking loser that plays this game instead?
Oh, God. You know what game? I think I saw you, I don't know. You played this game before. I played it too, but I stopped playing. And sometimes it brings me back in, but Black Desert.
Oh yes. Yeah, I went hard as fuck on that game.
Me too. Fuck.
Yeah, like I was like, you know, like they have like that chart in the game where it's like, I think it's called like growth. It's like your highest level. Like whenever I would log on, I would be on chart. Like I was grinding all the time. I remember I would play the game and like if my mom asked me to take out the garbage, I'd be like, man, mom, you just fucked up my whole day. Like I'm like, I was gonna play this game all day, but now I have to do this for like a minute. Like now it's ruined. That's what it was. Yeah, like I hit 55 whenever that shit was a soft cap. Like at the very beginning, it was some degenerate stuff, man. It really was.
It was fun. I had a good time playing, but it, you know, it's you know, sometimes you just go away, and then whenever a new class comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it, but then I stop.
So I've never given a shit about new classes. Like I play a warrior. Like I'm the unironic meme of the guy that plays a white male warrior with a long sword in video games. Like
Ah,
that's what I do. Self-insert Andy. Absolutely. Yep.
that's
It
good
works
though.
just fine.
Wait, what did you play when you played? I saw that you played Final Fantasy. I didn't. What was your favorite class in Final Fantasy?
A Dark Knight because he has a sword.
Yeah, Dark Knight. Oh
Yeah, of
God,
course.
I was a fucking potato. A monk.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh God,
I just
no,
thought.
it's
Listen,
fine.
listen. I thought it was funny to be a Lalafell
Yeah.
and to be like a fighter. I thought it was hilarious.
It is funny, to be fair. I made a warlock, like a little gnome warlock in WoW, and I called him like because I saw like a video at my school of like some monkey running around, right? And I'm like, man, if a monkey was on like crack, this would be like fucking funny, right? And so I'm like, he's gonna be jumping around. He can't be like I thought of like in my mind is like Yoda in the prequels. Remember he's
Oh my
fighting against
God,
like Sidious or some shit, right? And so I name him Crack Monkey. And like he's got this name for like I'm talking like 10 years. Blizzard finally figures me out and they make
shit.
me change his name.
No.
Yeah. I changed his name to Free Hong Kong. Fuck him. They want to play those games with me. Yeah, they want to play those games with me. That's
Oh,
right.
dear
Yeah,
God.
I was pissed.
Oh,
It was like right
God.
whenever that shit happened too.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was some
God.
good times.
Oh
Well, that's
Jesus.
how I does. So this is how I do my stream, right? Is like I will make content for like a few hours and then I will react to people that get mad about the content from the last stream for a few hours. So like you really only have to do half a day's work because the other half is just reacting to people that are mad about what happened yesterday.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, no, it's great. That's exactly what it is. By the way, I'm completely running the show. So like if you want me to just like you have questions to ask or like you want to talk about something else, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I
I've just
got.
been just talking.
No, it's okay. I enjoy talking. It's fun. I have questions
Okay.
that people sent in that we could get into in a little bit. You know.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Because
All right. I
people
was just
have a
making
lot
sure.
of questions. Just like people had a lot of opinions about me having you on here.
They were not happy about that.
No, they were not
So
happy.
a lot of people realize they don't get this, and I don't know why, but I do not hate VTubers. Like, you know who I was a fan of before anybody else was?
Huh.
Project Melody.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Yep, that's right. Cause like there were all those girls, y'all remember this shit back on Chatterbait, and they're all getting outperformed by an anime girl.
Oh
And
my
they're like, I
God.
can't believe this is happening. How could I be losing to an anime girl? I said, I can't believe this is happening. How could you ever think you could win against an anime girl? Like, are you crazy? And like, yeah, I was on top of this as soon as possible. Absolutely.
Dude, people were so. I remember when she debuted and I was on Twitter and I
Yeah.
saw all those angry messages and I'm like, Jesus Christ, calm down.
Well, it's like imagine like here's the thing, right? Is like I get it. Imagine you're a girl and you are, let's just say, putting yourself out there for the audience, and then along comes Project Melody, an anime girl who could just inflate her boobs as big as she wants. Well, this isn't fair. Like it's basically like this person's playing on a modded server. It's a little bit unfair.
Oh, I mean, I she doesn't inflate her boobs, but you know, she can get upgrades when she wants from time to time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I mean, right? And like you can change stuff however you want. And like, yeah, it's a mod. That's what it is.
Hey,
I
man.
mean, yeah. So I was on top of this real early on. I never hated VTubers. You know, I actually was really into anime like back in the day, like way back in the day. Like so far back in the day, my favorite anime is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Like that's
Whoa!
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I loved it, man. Like that and Full Metal Alchemist. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Berserk, right? Like those, like if I had to say like my four, oh my god, those
That's
would
your
be my
top.
favorite.
Those are your top favorites.
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
would say so,
I love
absolutely.
JoJo. I love Berserk. Yeah, you have good taste.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. And like I joined the, I joined the anime club in high school.
You did?
Yeah, I
What
joined because I
is?
thought the girls in the anime club would look like the ones in the hentai.
Uh-oh.
They didn't.
Well, sometimes hentai. I mean, hentai
It's
changes a lot.
unrealistic body standards.
It's true, but now I don't know if you've noticed, but like I feel
Yeah.
like every so often, every couple of years, there's like a new beauty standard in hentai. Like I
Yeah.
remember a couple years ago, it was a specific body type, but now like the big thing in hentai is like soft-bodied, huge titted ladies with lots
Wow.
of softness.
Wow, that's horrible. I can't believe that they would just objectify women that
How
way. That's
dare
just
they?
such a terrible thing. I can't believe that. Wow. It's awful. Who could do such a thing? Yeah, I mean, damn, I had no idea about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so
always
people
change
people
things
got the
around.
wrong impression.
Oh, but I feel like people have their own opinions. People are just gonna like say whatever the fuck. But I
That's
knew
just
you
about
didn't hate
right.
us.
No, why would I hate VTubers? Like I feel like why would I dislike this? It's totally fine.
It's just
Like
sometimes it's things are things.
people get pissed off about stupid shit that's got nothing to do with them all day. Like that's all they do is they log on to the internet and they look at the trending page, figure out what makes them the most mad, and then they go and tweet about it. It's like they're addicted to being mad.
Yeah, people just need to calm down.
I think like in a way it's like I think it's funny to do it every once in a while, right? But like imagine doing this. It's like I do it and at least I make money off of it. These fuckers do it for free.
I feel like around the time when you gave your opinion about stuff, other people were giving opinions, and it just got kind of like
They sure were.
it was so fucking funny. I just find it funny, but it's like it just snowballed, and then people were like, "Oh well, they all hate VTubers, all of them. They all hate," and it's like
Yep.
they never said that, but okay.
Well, it's just people it's like they turn things into like sports, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, well, they're not on our team, so these guys are wrong. Like
Yeah.
that's what I think they do.
I feel like sometimes there's aspects of shit that people just don't get, and it's okay. Like if people don't like it and they don't get it, it's fine. You could still like coexist and like talk to people even if they don't like your thing.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I went and I tried to watch. I think it was Naruto, and I hated it so much. I stopped watching anime for 10 years.
Oh no, I
I
still
I
haven't
hated
watched
it.
it.
So, it made me so mad. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I hate this so much.
Dude, I get called a
And
fake
it's
weeb, bro, because I've never watched Naruto and I've never watched Bleach, and it's just
that was the other one. Yep.
it just never appealed to me. I didn't want to watch it.
It's like, yeah, I like JoJo. JoJo's great, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's so cool, and I think it's great. But I wish that like I haven't finished the whole thing, but I don't know. Like I really like. I wish they had more of like the hormone energy. Like the stands are cool, but like I wish they would go back to the OG stuff.
Oh yeah, you like the classic.
For a season, that would be cool.
The classic Hamon. I like that too. But also I have a thing for like Joseph, so.
He's the coolest one.
He is the coolest one. He's my favorite.
And it's not even close.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's the best one. Like it's not even remotely close. I'm so like I'm so much a fan.
I love him.
I
He's
thought
my
it was
favorite
great.
Joestar. He will always be my favorite.
Yeah.
Also, he's a dilf, and I love that.
He's a good looking man. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest. Like I was so straight. Like I would not even watch like straight porn whenever I was younger because I thought if I did that it would make me gay. So like I'm saying that as this person, like he is a good looking dude.
Is
like
it because
you know it, I know it, everybody knows it.
Is it because in porn sometimes they do like ball sack shots?
Well, I don't really like. I forgot why. I think it was just like it was just in general.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah, yeah, it was just in general.
That's fine, but do you watch normal porn now or no?
No, I watch hentai. No, I'm just kidding. It depends on what it is, right? I mean, honestly, you know, I don't even have to leave the website for that sometimes now, right? I mean, like it's, you know, like things are getting better, right? I mean, it's good. Yeah, I don't have to worry whatsoever.
Dude, one time I was on Twitch and I saw some interesting stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, what's happening?
Like, yeah, I'll watch it, and sometimes I'll watch it just to see how long it takes for them to get like banned for some of this crazy stuff,
Oh my god,
and then like for a while, go ahead.
I saw a chick like fuck herself with a hairbrush on Twitch one time, and I'm like, how long is this gonna stay up?
Yeah, and then like the best part about it is like these guys, they act like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. It's like, did you know there's a whole other website? There's like 4 of them. And like,
Yeah.
did you know about this? Like, this isn't the only website on the internet. Were you aware of like, have you ever used Google before? And like they'll like get mad that like, cause some guy will say like, oh, I'm reporting this, and then all the other guys in chat like, no, bro, no, bro, no, what are you doing, man? Come on. Yeah, it's so funny for me to see that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. She got people are asking what's her channel name. She got banned like after like 5 minutes, but it was just like a close up shot of this chick just banging herself with a hairbrush, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought it was great.
What's
I did. I
happening?
mean, like, well, there was this one girl. I think this happened. I don't remember exactly, but like she turned on her stream and she started recording porn for her OnlyFans.
What?
And she didn't realize it. And Twitch suspended her for a couple of days for it, but she's back. She's chilling. Everything's good.
You know, I'm friends with Mel, so we always talk about that because she has like she's like, man, I'm afraid one day I'll accidentally like start my stream and I'm supposed to be doing something somewhere else, but I do it on Twitch instead. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that would like freak the shit out of me. I would be so afraid to fuck up because I
No,
suck at technology.
yeah, I know. I guess I bet like they probably check it 5 or 6 times though to
Yeah.
like make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, I don't even do stuff like that, and I check 5 or 6 times to see if I'm not streaming because I'm afraid that I'm gonna randomly like go live and I won't know.
Like, oh no, I know, I understand that. Like, I remember like back whenever people first started realizing the government was spying on us, they would always put tape over their webcam. But I was talking about this, and it's like, yeah, but like at a certain point, I thought to myself, I'm like, man, if Agent Smith wants to watch me jerk off to like to this, like I'm just gonna let him watch it. Like, fuck, like that's what he gets for trying to spy on me. He's gonna have to watch me, and like you know, like I wonder how many people like you know they make eye contact with the webcam whenever they're doing it, just in case there's somebody from the NSA on the other side.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you do what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my.
exactly. Like, no, that's what it is. It's like the same thing with all this the any of that stuff, like the OnlyFans stuff. I feel like that would be kind of like that would be a fuck up if you accidentally went on Twitch for that. But I think it's a honestly, it's one of the better improvements of the past few years.
Yeah.
It's like DLC for streamers.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest. My brain like reset right now.
That's okay. That's good.
Does
Yeah.
that ever happen to you?
Yeah, usually it does. Like, so I'll have these like these things I'll say where I'll be like I'll start talking about something, and like my viewers will probably realize this. I will start a sentence and I actually have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just talking until I remember what I was originally going to say.
Oh my god.
And like I'll just literally, when I remember, I will just stop saying what I was saying, just completely cut myself off, never mention the thought again, and just go back to what I was originally saying.
Fuck, that happens to me too.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh god, is it streamer brain or is it just that somebody hacked my brain right now? Probably.
I think honestly, it's just the fact that like, because you're reading messages all the time and you're talking about stuff. This happens to me in real life too, and like, like I have this thing where like whenever people will talk to me, and I probably am not listening, right? And so I have like these responses that I will like kind of I have them in my back pocket, like damn, or like it is what it is, or that's like my favorite one is that's crazy, and then like or I'll be like yep, and then they'll just keep going, and like sometimes it'll be like a game where I can like say as little stuff as possible, and it'll just keep them going.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah, and like I'll have literally no fucking idea what they're talking about. But yeah, streaming does do that, absolutely, because you're reading all the messages all the time, thinking about what you're saying, how you look, looking at stuff. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of things in your brain to like juggle while you're streaming, you know. So I don't know. Sometimes my brain just like, and then like resets, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have the same thing happen. Like sometimes I'll even be talking about something and I'll realize that I'm on a tangent of a tangent, and I'll be like, wait a
Oh,
minute, guys, why are we talking about aliens?
yeah, that
Like,
happens to
what
me all
is
the
this? Like,
time.
why did this happen? Like, what is this? Like, what was the original point? Like, and like nobody even remembers. It's just like, it's like you're just along for the ride.
I agree. That happens to me all the time, and I feel bad because I feel like I put my chat through hell because I'll think about
Yeah.
one thing and then like I'll just go down. I go on like these like I want to say like content binges where it's like if I do like react stuff, like I'll be like one day I just want to watch fucking Darman videos.
No, I get that. I do. I totally understand that. There were times where I would just sit there and watch. You know what my favorite show is?
What's your favorite show?
Cops.
You
I
like
love
cops?
Cops.
Oh my
I
god.
think it's my favorite show. And like especially whenever they get arrested and they're happy because they get to be on the show.
Oh
That's
my
my
god.
favorite part. And then they're high-fiving the officers and they're like, "Wow, man, like I'm going to be on the show." They're like, "Yeah, dude." And then they play Bad Boys, what you going to do? And then they're like chilling. Oh, I think it's just great. It's my favorite show.
It's an interesting show. I think one time I watched an episode where and I was like kind of like I was medicated.
Yeah.
I was medicated and I watched an episode and it was like very trippy to me. I don't know. It just felt like I I I can't explain how I felt watching it like fucked up. It was like I was
No, I
there,
understand
but I
that.
wasn't there, but I was there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
I have never, I've never really done drugs. Like I've
Oh.
like I not it's not entirely true, but it's pretty much true, right?
Mm.
Like, but I just the only time I ever really smoked weed is like I thought that my eyebrows were like 5 times as big as they were, and
Oh.
all I wanted to do was lay down on my friend's sofa.
Yeah, it has that
It
effect on
wasn't
people.
Yeah, it was crazy, and that was about it. Like, I would never really get into them. The reason is, like, whenever what sounds fucked up? Is
What?
whenever I was a little kid, I always thought I'd grow up and be a drug addict.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's like, because I always acted crazy as a kid, and I'm like, drug addicts are like adults that act crazy, so I figured things would just kind of work themselves out.
What the
Yeah.
That's not true. But okay.
No, apparently not, because they're expensive. Like, I'm not going to spend that much money on drugs. Oh my God.
They are pretty
Like,
expensive.
yeah, it's like I thought, oh, this will be fun. It's like, wait, Coke is how much? No, fuck that. Never mind.
Did you think it was
No,
like
yeah,
five
right.
bucks?
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was like $1 or something because I was
No.
like 8 years old. And so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do this. I could buy a Dr. Pepper for that much money, and it tastes
Yeah.
good. Like these shroom, like it's like the shrooms. My friend told me that they tasted like a month-old McDonald's fries. I said, well, fuck that. Like
Ew.
I could get new McDonald's fries for $1, and they taste better.
Yeah, I had a friend that she did shrooms, and I'm like, oh, what? Can you
Yeah,
tell me more about this? And she's like,
yeah,
yeah. And I'm like, it's from where? Apparently, they're like from like poop or something. I don't know. I don't
yeah.
even
The
know.
girl underneath. Yeah.
I'm just like, why would you want to eat that? And it must taste really bad. I don't understand. But you
I
know,
know. I know. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, what are you doing?
I
But I just let it happen.
yeah.
Yeah. Like my friends got really into that. Like, oh my God, they got into that. And like I am just so glad. Like I'm so glad now that like a lot of my friends are too fucking old to like go and get into that crazy shit now. And so they're like, oh, I've got to be home at like 10 because if I don't, my wife's gonna fucking freak out again. And it's like, thank God, like now I don't have to worry because like we would like I would have to stay out with them like until like 5 in the morning sometimes. Like it was crazy. And I'm like, the last thing like I don't know if you've ever been to like a club before. I don't know how long you've had like your situation, but
Yeah.
like have you ever been to a club before?
I've never been to a club.
Keep it that way. So it's fucking awful. Like it's absolutely fucking awful. You can be right next to somebody yelling in their ear. They can't hear you.
Oh God.
It's fucking awful. And then by the way, if you want to actually get a drink, it's $6. It's It's six fucking dollars. Yeah, right. And I'm like, this is just like, yeah. And then you have to wait in line. You have to wait in line, and then you finally get let in. It's like, oh, thank God. I can't wait to listen to Ludacris again for the 40th time. Oh my God. What is this?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's so funny because the other day I was like, what is Ludacris up to?
I don't know. Like it's like he was just he was popping off for the longest time. And like you never hear about him anymore.
No.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like
what happened to
I
Ludacris?
think he's like a dad and he has like a cooking show or something. It's like a
Oh God. God, is that really the thug life?
yeah.
Damn! Oh my
He
God!
has like some sort of I think it's a cooking show or some sort of show that is
Yeah.
online and because I googled him because I was wondering. I was like, whatever happened to him? And then yeah, he's like a total dad now.
I think that's so funny. It really is to see all the guys from like NWA and everything, and like now they're just like dads and they just sit around and talk about how dumb kids are these days. I find it to be kind of funny.
Yeah, everybody's dadified.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. It's funny for me to see. Well, what music do you like? I
Mm.
think where that even went to. Yeah, what music do you like?
I'm kind of like you where I like everything except for like
Yeah.
country music and stuff. But I really love I like K-pop music. I guess
I
it's
could have never guessed.
I like K-pop and I like anime music. I like J-pop, but I really like hip hop music and I love anything that like makes me wanna like dance, even though I can't really dance.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's okay. I can get up and everything, but I can't dance either. It's I definitely understand that. I've tried to dance before, and uh, like they have like that whole stereotype about it, and
Yeah.
so they're right.
Oh, I see it. I if I
Yeah,
could teach you to dance, I would, but I can't because I can't do it either. So
I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some of that like anime music and everything is okay, right? I'm a very open-minded person,
yeah,
so yeah, I'm all right with that.
a lot of it slaps.
I think so. I think people are just afraid to like it. And like you see some K-pop. I was on the radio and I heard some song from BTS. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Well, what is this?
Oh, did you like it? Do you like BTS?
Mm, it's all right. Like it's okay. I feel like a lot of it was like part of it was like kind of like in English, I think. Like I don't
Yeah,
remember exactly.
yeah,
And it
they
was
do it.
kind of
They do it like that now, like half in
yeah,
English, half in
yeah, it was a
Korean.
little bit odd.
Ah, but it's catchy. It's really catchy.
It is catchy. I mean, I still remember it now, right?
Yes, true.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like stuff like I really love gorillas a lot.
Oh, so like the NFTs?
Oh God, not those! Ugh.
Yeah.
Dear God, don't get me started with those freaking apes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
God, the NFT people are gonna come after me.
Don't worry about it. They're already after me.
Oh no,
Yeah,
please
it's okay. It's yeah,
protect yourself.
I
They tried hacking Snuffy. It's horrible.
It's just listen, I think that they understand where I'm coming from, but like I think this is the thing with like everybody that likes NFTs is they always just assume that you don't know enough about it
Oh God.
because if you knew what they knew, you'd be in on it, you know? Like and I'm just like at this point I'm like, yeah, sure, bro. Like that's totally right. Like wow, I can't believe you're gonna do this.
Thanks for enlightening me. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah,
Somebody made
I
me an
also like the
NFT.
gorillas. Say what?
Someone made me an NFT without
Oh,
my
really?
knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah, they like they took my Twitch link and like
Yeah.
screen cap of like my profile picture and they made it into an NFT and I'm like the fuck?
Man, that's crazy. Wow. I can't believe it. Yeah,
Oh no.
people have done the same thing with me. There was like some guy and he did like this whole streamer project and he made NFTs of a bunch of streamers like without their consent or
What the
anything
fuck?
and he like started trying to sell them and like I think we called them out. It's so fucking funny.
Why do people
And
do
the
this?
best thing about it, his art was for me was really good.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was. He gave me more hair.
You have hair.
Yeah, but it's usually on the side.
You have. I'm gonna commission an artwork of you as an anime man with a beautiful long flowing locks.
I had a lot of those that happened to me involuntarily whenever I started playing Final Fantasy.
Oh, they like to draw you as your Final Fantasy character, huh?
Like half and half is like me or my character, kind of something like that. Yeah.
Oh, you could use that as like your VTuber. Start off as your VTuber model, but you know, I don't know if you want to be a human or you could be a demon or a cat man or a bunny man, because Final Fantasy has bunny men now.
Oh, oh man, it's just like I can't imagine like you know what I think is like if you play one of the male Vieira in Final Fantasy, there's no way you're over 6 feet tall. Like I'm sorry in real life, there's
What?
no way. Like there's no way. Like you're just not. And
Why?
like that's it. Like because, uh, just because.
What has brought you to
Like
this
and like
conclusion?
because I invented it in my head,
Oh.
but I think that it's true. Yeah. Listen, I would do a VTuber avatar. Like actually no memes, no bullshit, whatever. I would do it for a day. Why not?
I'm glad you said
Yeah,
that.
I would
Because
actually do it. It would not bother me at all.
really, would you do a stream? Would you do a debut stream like as
Well, yeah,
a
of course.
VTuber?
Yeah, that's like the thing you do, right?
Don't
Yeah.
tempt me, man. Don't tempt me.
Oh my god.
I turned Ludwig into a VTuber. I've turned many a people.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he got a model because we ended up playing some games and I won. I think he let me win because you know he likes to throw for content, but
He does.
yeah. So he hit the final. The punishment was he had to get a VTuber model and have a stream. He hasn't done a stream yet, but I've seen his model and it's really cute.
Oh, I would totally do. Is it a cat girl?
It's a cat. It's a maid. A cat boy maid.
Oh my fucking god. With like the black and white like overall like shoulder stuff and everything?
He's wearing a pink maid dress.
Yep, that's about right. I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Somebody
it's perfect, man.
somebody sent me one of those. They sent it to me and I don't know if I still have it here anywhere, but they sent me a whole cat boy maid outfit and like
What?
everything.
Oh,
I
I
still
think I
got
saw
it.
you dressed up in a cat.
Yeah, I have these right here. These are
Oh.
the ears for it.
Oh my god.
And
look
so yeah, I'm so kawaii, right? Yeah,
You're
this is
very
amazing.
kawaii.
Yeah, so I'm ashamed to say this, but I put on the entire maid outfit.
I think
for
I
the
saw a
rest of the
picture of
stream.
you wearing it.
Yes, that's just about right.
How did you
And
feel?
so it was kind of hot in my room, so I didn't mind it that much. Yeah,
felt
I
free.
really didn't. I didn't mind it that much at all.
Oh my god.
Was that weird? No, look, I'll do whatever. It's not
No.
a problem for me. I'm just
I
relaxing,
think you
having
looked
fun.
I think you looked really nice wearing it. I think if you were to wear it again, it would be adorable.
Yeah, the thing is that yeah, just one day like, hey guys, what's up? Sometimes I'll do that. I'll start the stream wearing the cat ears, literally make no reference to it for like an hour. And just start talking and like pretend like everything's totally fucking normal, not reference it, not say anything to it. Just start the stream and it's like just a normal fucking day.
That's the best way to do it. I'm curious, would you ever cosplay as a VTuber?
Wait, so you can cosplay as a VTuber?
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Holy shit. Maybe, yeah.
If you
I don't know how that works. I've never cosplayed before.
so my friend Connor has cosplayed as me, and I've seen
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
I've seen some girls cosplay as me. There was a girl on Twitter that cosplayed as Melody. But yeah, it happens a lot.
That's crazy. I had no idea. Wow.
I'm curious.
Okay, I could
who
see
we
that.
could get you to cosplay as. Who would you like to cosplay as?
I don't know. Like, to be honest, like, I'm the kind of person that's like, if somebody provides me the outfit, I'll just put it on.
Somebody
Like,
get
I don't
him a
care what it
cosplay of
is.
Nyanners.
Yep, that's fine with me. Like, the only, like, I've seen Nanner stream a couple of times.
Well, do you
And,
like your streams?
So it wasn't really her stream. So I was watching Soda Poppin' in VR.
Oh my god.
And so it was like Soda Poppin', and he was watching Nanners, and I forgot the other girl that was there. I don't think it was you. It was some other girl, but it was like
was it Vay?
both probably yeah. And so they were like getting it on, like these two cat girls getting it on at like a bar, and then like one of them leaves, and then out of fucking nowhere, fucking Lucari shows up, and I don't even see him. He's like, "Hi guys, hey, I'm here. Is I in the right place? Hey, it's me."
Oh,
And he's like yelling, and I'm like, "You're ruining my whole moment. Like I was getting excited here, and it's just done."
Oh my god, I know the stream you're talking about because I ended up showing up because I got VR for the first time. So I've done VR chat before, but I never used to do it in full VR. I would do it in like desktop mode. So for the first time, I got VR, and I was like, I want to surprise Nanners because I wanted to hug her because I don't really get to hug many people because of my issues. So I told her, I made her a promise that if I ever got VR, the first person I would hug is her. So I went on the show and I surprised her to hug her. And then Vay got in between us. So technically, I gave Vay my first.
So it was like a threesome?
It was like a threesome, yeah. We had a threesome
hug.
hug.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's you know what? I might start doing the VR thing. I think it'd be fun.
If you do, we should do a VR stream together, and I'll take you around cool places.
Okay, that's good. I heard that there's like a lot of stuff there.
What kind of stuff?
You know what I mean?
Wait, what kind of stuff are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, like stuff that you can't show on stream?
Yeah. That's what I was kind of worried about.
Oh yeah. Well, you can circumvent that. You don't have to like find all like the bad stuff. There's a lot of wholesome stuff, and
What?
yeah, there's a lot of wholesome. Like somebody made a replica of Disney World. And
I don't want to go there in real life. Why the hell would I want to go? What is it? If it's realistic, do you have to wait in line for 3 hours?
You don't have to wait in line because there's nobody there.
I bet not. Fuck that.
I wish I could go to Disney for real, but that would just have to do for me for now. But they have
There's a number of places. Oh,
they have clubs. You can go to a club there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They have clubs in Final Fantasy too. I've seen these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so it's probably the same type of thing, right? Where it's like they're listening to like EDM, and it's like a bunch of like cat girls in bikinis dancing around.
I've seen. Well, there was a particular club that I went to where it was kind of like that, and there were a lot of naked people there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So probably won't go there on stream, but yeah, we'll go somewhere else. It sounds good.
Yeah. We could go to a VR chat club, and we'll go to a safe one so that there's no naked girls and people whipping out their wieners and stuff.
So they do that? Like, is it like, can they just like flip it out there?
Yeah, and okay, so
Holy shit.
there's like the technology is pretty interesting because like now they have like reactive genitals.
I saw that. You know what's so crazy is that we think about this, but we know that it's just the beginning. This is like right now we are in the Super Nintendo with Super Nintendo era of
That's
VR
true.
degeneracy.
It's true.
Imagine what happens whenever we get to PlayStation 3.
It's gonna be incredible. They already have like you can get like a haptic vest, a haptic suit, so you can feel people like hugging you, and you can feel stuff, you know.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that at all. Wow,
Yeah.
that would be so wait, oh my god. I actually just thought of something. Wow, that's
Well, I mean, you do know about like teledildonics, right?
I didn't, but just by the name, I know exactly what they are.
They
Yep,
got that now, you know.
am I generally right?
Yes.
Yep, okay, that's just about right.
You can have
Holy
somebody
shit.
from all around the world control your stuff.
That is just crazy. Like, wow. Like, the name is just like, and what's so good about that name is like, that's a name that you can order something like that, and mom might not figure out what it is.
Not
Because
at all.
it's like, oh mom, this is no, like, you know, like I'm in AP science, like it's for Miss Williams chemistry class. It's for I need this for a project. It's the science fair.
Yeah, it's a science experiment. It's important.
Well, it certainly is an experiment. That part's true.
It is. It's interesting, the technology, and now it's like you can even like connect it to like VR chat. There's like apps and stuff, and you can do weird stuff in there because I've heard about it.
And and this is only the beginning. That's
It
what I think
is.
is just so crazy. Is like whenever I see something new like that, it's like, wow, this is, you know, ain't it nice to be here, right, at this time? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I went to one like I went to like a club thing, and I had a friend like
Yeah.
show me around, and it was like watching a it was like I went to a tech convention for like degenerates.
Okay.
Cause they were like showing me like they were like look at this and look at that, and I felt like I was at a convention like getting like sales pitches at me thrown like with like
It's like different types of like mechanisms.
yeah, they were like showing me how it worked, and I was just like, whoa, what the heck, this is crazy. I didn't understand that this was a thing that could happen.
That is just, yeah, that's just honestly, I find that stuff to just be hilarious. And like, I mean, the thing is, I've been on the internet. I'm 31 years old. So I've been on the internet ever since like 2000 or 1999, 2001, somewhere around there. So I've seen all this crazy stuff happen, and it's the same stuff that happens in like MMOs and stuff like that. Like guys will pay girls to like ERP with them and stuff like that.
Whoa, oh gosh.
Yeah. It's like online prostitution.
What? That's a thing that
Yep.
actually happens? I
It,
thought
it
people
is
do it
like,
for free.
so basically, so here's kind of like what happened was like I went on to a server that was known for this type of behavior. And because like you download this add-on and it shows people like a bunch of like information about their role play, right? It's like, you know how like different classes in like video games, it's like, you know, they have like a buff to like agility or like strength and stuff like this.
Yeah.
These had like buffs like supple thighs and ample breasts, right? And then also hard cock, you know, all on the same character, of course. And so this, they would have like a listing on there, like how much gold it would be for each different type of role play. So, and I'm looking, and it's like obviously like the vanilla stuff is cheaper, the, you know, 50 Shades of Grey stuff is more expensive. And I think to myself, holy shit, I need to message this person. So I brought them on Discord, and I think this is probably the biggest twist at all, is it was actually a girl.
Really?
Can you believe that? It was
That's
a real
actually
girl, yeah.
surprising.
That's what I thought. So I brought this girl on, and she told me that she had a guy pay her, it was like over 100,000 gold, which is a lot. And he wanted to do a vor role play.
What the fuck?
And what yeah, so like yeah, and so the role play ended where she was a pregnant night elf, and she ate him, and then he fist bumped her unborn baby.
What the fuck?
And she got a mount out of it.
What?
Yeah. It was a good mount. Like those were expensive. Yeah. Yep. That's right. It's just totally normal behavior. I mean,
Holy
this is
shit!
it's yeah, I yep, that's right. And
I thought I've seen
I
crazy shit.
I was just like, that's what I said. I was like, that's crazy. Wow. I didn't really know what to say.
Have you
And
ever
I didn't ask for any more examples.
have you ever heard of Second Life?
Yeah.
So I used to go on there, and I've seen some things on there, like, and I know people would like ERP on there,
Yeah.
and like I know they would like, you know, ERP for like stuff on there, but I don't think I've ever seen like a vor thing, but like I've seen like, I think there was like this one place where it's like there was this lady, there was a girl, and she was doing this ARP with like, she had like her upper body was in like a cage, and she was running around naked in the game, and it was basically like you get in there, it's a free for all, and you can chase her and do stuff with her, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's spicy. I like that.
It's
That's
very
good. That's
spicy.
creative. Yeah, that's really creative. You know, it's interesting to see, like, because you can only do so much in the real world, and then like now it's like people have become. It's like at this point now, it's like growing up. It's like by the time that you're like 21 years old, there are people that are no longer they can only they can only have sexual arousal by animals that don't exist.
Oh,
That's where we're at.
well, are you talking about people that want to fuck Pokemon?
Well, I mean, like, not just Pokemon, but yeah, sure.
Have you done Pokemon Smash or Pass?
I think that, no, not really, like, but I've thought about it.
I've done it. I would only like, I only have like, I only passed like 7 Pokemon, but my friend
Yeah.
Snuffy, she passed like almost all of them.
Really? That doesn't make any sense. I thought she was a raccoon. I thought they eat everything.
Yeah, but she's the type of raccoon where she just can't get enough, you know? She wants it all.
It seems that way, yeah. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
You should try it. You'd be surprised at your answers if you really sat down and thought about, you know, would you fuck a Lugia?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a pretty easy one. Yeah, for sure. It's like, so I remember this is what happened, and like obviously you can indulge like it's like a mental experiment, right? And
Yeah.
it's not like you're really gonna do it, because like I had this thing happen where like in Final Fantasy there's this situation where this girl fell in love with a dragon, and I said that so I said, like, it makes sense that she fell in love with that dragon because he's the most attractive one. And everybody freaked out. Like they acted like I was some kind of a crazy person, but I wasn't wrong. Like I wasn't wrong at all. Like he was the most attractive one. Like, and I'm not saying it's a theoretical. I don't mean this for real, like, but I'm just saying, like, if you had to, that would probably be number one. I mean, you should see him. I mean, like, trust me,
Is he a
like,
sexy dragon?
you would completely agree with me if you saw a picture.
Well, I
Yeah.
think, yeah,
It
you
was
should.
obvious.
Maybe I wonder what Snuffy would think about this.
I don't know.
She loves dragons.
I have a friend. He makes fursuits now, and
Oh,
we went to high school together. And on the first day of history class we had together, he drew a picture of a female dragon masturbating with her legs spread open
how would that even
on the
work?
chalkboard. On the chalkboard.
On the
And I
chalkboard?
remember our teacher came in, and she was like some prim and proper lady who always used proper English. She walked in there, she saw that, she turned around. She was like, nope, I'm done. That's it. She didn't come back for like 20 minutes until the class started.
Oh
She
God.
said, nope. Yeah, I know. Like, we had a whole lot of fun. We had a whole lot of fun.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it's just the normal stuff. It's just a normal everyday life.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta draw like dirty drawings on a chalkboard. It's fine.
Yeah, she quit next year.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was I guess
You
that was a one and
traumatized her
done
with
for
a
her.
masturbating dragon.
I don't think it was just that.
It could be worse.
Like,
It
you
could
gotta
have been
remember
like,
that was the first day.
oh, I see. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been a dragon, bad dragon thing.
So like we talk about this kind of stuff, and then I go like downtown or something, and I see people with these signs telling me that like God wants you to repent, and I can
Oh.
really see why they have those signs up nowadays.
Oh yeah, people.
I can I really think that I can see where they're coming from.
I don't really like see too, because I don't really go out, so I don't know how
Yeah.
bad it is out there anymore. Is it pretty bad?
Well, there was this one time we went to this guy, and he was like an activist for like circumcision.
What?
And yeah, and so he had like basically like you know how like people would he had like I think he gave us a business card or something, and like the top of the business card was like scissors, and it was just like I couldn't believe this. And like I love talking to people like that, especially like on stream. Like if I can ever get a crazy person on my stream, that's like like for me it's like being able to find a YouTube video that's really entertaining for a whole hour. Right? It's like
Oh.
I can use this person for content for like a whole hour. It'd be great.
Whoa, what would a conversation with that person even be like? What the fuck?
Oh, I mean, he's just talking about how it's like I don't even remember. It's like 3 years ago. Like, and we were like downtown. I don't remember what it was. I
Wow.
had another guy. He was trying to get. He was going around Taco Cabana, which is like imagine it's Taco Bell, but it tastes a little bit better, right?
Whoa.
And it's supposed to be authentic, but let's be honest, it's fucking not. So he's going and he asked us for our receipts so we could use our receipts to get free tacos.
Yeah.
And then obviously we gave him our receipts, which clearly meant to him, I'm going to sit down and talk to them about how the earth is flat. So he had like a whole YouTube channel, and like the YouTube channel was called 100% flat, and it had 2 emojis of a globe. Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I said, I like the thing is that like whenever you go and you deal with an individual like this, you deal with a person like this. What I do is I usually ask questions because I don't ever think like, well, what about science? Because like that's not on their radar, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what about if the water? How we know it's flat? Because like, wouldn't a frisbee fall down? Why doesn't it fall down like a frisbee does? And like, you know, because the thing is that you can't like what happens if it rotates upside down, all the water falls out into space, and then we fall out into space. We're gonna go to how did this happen? And I just and you have to ask the questions like in a way that like they know that they don't think you're fucking with them and they think you're being honest,
Yeah.
and they will try their best to answer them, and that is just really special.
Oh man, that sounds so much. Sounds fun. Fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah. In Austin, a lot of that kind of stuff happens because a while ago they decided that they're not going to do anything about any of the homeless people here,
Oh,
and they're
I
not
see.
going to like help them find shelters anywhere.
Yeah.
So basically, the homeless people have made their own apartment complexes.
Oh.
So there'll be like 50 of them that live underneath a bridge, and nobody really seems to give a fuck.
They don't do
Like
anything
they
about
just
it?
nope, nobody does anything about it at all. And they've got like cookouts there, they're
Wow.
chilling. And it's like I remember I went there and I showed my friend a picture of it. And like one of the first things that like somebody they knew saw was like, damn, they're not even wearing masks. I'm like, is that really what you're thinking of?
Ah!
Is that it? Is that
Oh
really?
god.
This is the first thing that comes to mind. That they're not wearing masks.
Oh god.
It was fucking funny.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Christ.
I thought that was good.
That's
Yeah, where's the mask? There's no social
oh,
distancing at all
man.
here. Yeah.
Cancel them all. They're not wearing masks.
I know. It's like and yeah, there's plenty of that stuff. So like here in Austin, that's totally normal. Like near kind of like where I live, there's like this sidewalk, and the homeless people have taken over like 3 of like the concrete blocks of the sidewalk, and everybody, including the police, has just kind of agreed to this. It's like they basically live there now. Like they live there on that sidewalk, and this is an ancestral home at this point. It's been like that for 20 years, and that's how it's gonna stay.
I see. I'm not like I'm not, I don't really go out, so I don't know how it is everywhere else. But I know, like, so I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I know
Okay.
we have, like, because of like a lot of issues that's been happening with like weather and stuff like that. Like, there's
Yeah.
areas that are just very, very, very poor, and it's like it just sucks because it's like they receive like no help, and no one does anything to help, and it's just that's rough.
Well, you can't say nobody does anything to help. I bet if you talked about this a lot on Twitter, people would change their profile pictures.
You think
And
so?
they would maybe even put a flag of Puerto Rico in their name.
You think so?
I think they would be willing to go that far, yeah.
Whoa! To have people change
They
their
might even
profile
give their
pictures
thoughts and
for
prayers.
oh, thoughts and prayers are so important.
Absolutely. Yeah, I see that all the time. I mean, yeah, they'll just take care of it.
Yeah, I get a lot of thoughts and prayers sometimes too. I used to get a lot of them, but then I was like, I'll just be anime and not share opinions, and then I won't get any more thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, I understand that. I think being anime is probably a good idea. It's like, so do people like, let me ask you, like, so you do the do people like perceive you as an anime girl or as like an actual girl? Like, what is it? There's like 50-50.
I feel like it's mixed because I feel like there are
Yeah.
people that know, they understand that I am a person and that I am a human, but there are some people that I've received messages from where it's like they do not believe that I am a real person.
So like they just straight up like they're like that avatar, that's who she is. Yes, those horns are real. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Uh-huh. Pink hair. Yep.
yeah. So like a friend of mine did like a face reveal, because she was comfortable to share her face, and some people got mad at her and sent her very angry messages for doing that because she's supposed to be a fucking green-haired a lich. She's supposed to be a lich. She's not a person. She's an undead anime girl. And it's just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No, I think that they get upset about that because it's like it ruins the illusion, right? You
Yeah.
can never break the fantasy. It's kind of like, what's really bad is like people that it's like the best internet villains are the ones, and internet characters are the ones who literally never break character.
True.
They never break character. Like, and that's the secret. It's like if you want to stay relevant forever, never break character.
Ah, yes, the character.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me, I enjoy it. I don't see myself doing a face reveal or anything because I just don't. I told you I have a lot of like issues and stuff. But
Yeah.
I like playing a character. It's fun. I don't mind like being myself and like I feel like I'm like a mix of both my character and myself, which is like some VTubers operate as like solely characters only all the time. And then some people they're like, "Oh no, I just wear this cuz I don't want to be on camera." And they're themselves. I think it just depends on the VTuber. It depends on who you watch. We're all pretty different. But for the most part, it's pretty mixed where people see me as like, oh, she's a demon, she's an anime person, and then there's people that see me as a person. But it's interesting to see different people's reactions and how like they interpret the things that you say and how they react to how you act on stream and off stream. It's interesting.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially the thing is like people will all the time cuz like whenever I'm not on my stream, I'm basically like you know what you're talking about like an undead lich.
Yeah.
So like that's basically me like off stream. I'm like an undead zombie. My eyes are halfway closed, my arms are out like this on the keyboard, and I'm not even thinking about anything. I am just completely fucking zoned out thinking about some bullshit. And people are always like, "Man, I thought he said he didn't do drugs." Hmm? What's this?
He's not doing drugs, he's just tired.
Yeah, I'm just shit. I'm not even tired. Like I'm conserving energy for whenever I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get a cookie. I'm gonna have to eat an entire cookie.
I wish I got a whole cookie right now.
I had to cut it down. I was eating 10 cookies a day, and I've cut it down now to 3.
Oh, what kind of cookies do you like?
Just chocolate chip cookies. I'm very much like I am the most boring eater that you could imagine.
Are you really?
I eat chocolate chip cookies. I like steak. Like anytime that like we go out somewhere, like I don't know, like these restaurants that have like anytime that we go somewhere and it says authentic fill in the blank food, I think to myself, oh fuck. Like, cause then they're gonna have like all these weird dishes, and it's like, all I want is your Americanized, bastardized version of your food that all of the flavor is taken out of it, and I can just eat this and it'll be no problem. So
Yes.
it's like I go to like an Italian restaurant, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm listening to all these names of this stuff. It's like, what is this fettuccine? What the fuck is a fettuccine? Like, and I'm just freaking out. I just told them, I'm like, listen, man, give me a pepperoni pizza. I don't care what it takes, make it happen. And that's all it was. I went there at the time with my ex-girlfriend, and I thought she was embarrassed because she's like, man, we can't take this boy out the hood. Like, what is this? He can't even order normal food. He's trying to order a pepperoni pizza. It's $50.
Oh god, I love pizza. It's my favorite food. Even though I can't eat it.
Oh, I do too. I eat pizza a lot. Like my teeth were fucked up. I couldn't eat nothing hardly. Like I even had to stop eating candy. It was awful. And yeah, then I got them fixed, and I would eat like so there are these bags, these Reese's peanut butter cup bags, and they have them like a normal Reese's peanut butter cup. Like, have you ever had one?
Bro, I love Reese's peanut butter cups.
So like you know how but do you really though? Because like think about it, right? How many times do you get a Reese's peanut butter cup, you open that shit up, and you try to peel off the bottom brown wrapper, and it pulls off a little piece of the chocolate, and it's like you know what it reminds me of? An asshole. And it does. And so I hate that. And then you bite down on it, and it's like the middle part is really good because that's where the peanut butter is. And then you have the sides, which is like this hard chocolate. It's like I bought a Reese's peanut butter cup, not a Reese's chocolate bar. So the holiday edition of these are just way better because they have a much better ratio of chocolate to peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so like I'll go and I'll buy 20 bags.
Oh my god.
Like I'm not kidding. I'll buy 20 bags. Because I like well, this is the Easter, right? And Easter is the dry spell because they don't make them again until Halloween. So I've got to survive until Halloween. And then also I buy like the caramel eggs. I'll buy
Oh my god, I love those too.
I'll buy like 50 of them, right? Because like I'll think in my head, I'm like, okay, if I plan it like I'll eat one caramel egg a day every single day, for like pretty much like I assume like half of the days of the year.
Oh my god.
And so yeah, and so I as soon as I had enough teeth again, I started eating those like crazy.
Oh god,
And
I don't blame you.
Yeah, people tell me I'm gonna get diabetes. I went to the doctor. They said I'm completely fucking fine. They said I said everything is totally normal. I said good. I'm gonna eat more chocolate.
That's good. Enjoy your fucking
Yeah,
chocolate. I dream of the
I'm a
day when I could do that
yeah.
shit.
I know. I'm gonna enjoy that as much as I can. It's just the teeth are fucked up.
Oh
That's the
man.
only thing.
Oh, but your teeth are great now.
Yeah, well, I got the side fixed because, like, I always usually look this way because this is where my main monitor is.
Mm.
This side of my teeth, yeah, I got teeth missing already on this side, but nobody sees that side of my face, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a
It's not a
fuck?
big deal. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not a big deal.
that's kind of like I've been slowly kind of like fixing myself too. Like,
Yeah,
it's taking some time, but I hope like in a few years I'll be a little bit more stronger, so that I can at least like saunter around my house and shit and do like full VR, like full body VR,
you're
which
like
is
building up power levels.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still very low level right now, but I'm hoping in
Yeah,
the future I could, you know, have a stream where it's like, bitch, I'm eating a fucking pizza and then I'm gonna do
yep.
full body BR because I could do it, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I do. I think that is so cool. And I'm glad to see like it's actually so crazy. Like I said this to you before. It's like how like what are the odds, right? That like you have this situation that you're in, right? And it just happens to be at this exact moment where you have this like this crazy opportunity that just came really you think about this like was this even in people's minds 5 years ago, 10 years
No.
ago? Absolutely not. It's just like it came out of nowhere. Isn't that just incredible?
It's
like
insane.
it's amazing.
I was talking to my sister about it because like
Yeah.
so when I was growing up, I wanted to become an opera singer. So I went to
Hmm.
school for opera and I was really into it. I really wanted to do it really bad, and I know it's like opera, what the fuck? But I really wanted to do it, but you know my health got really bad, so I had to drop out of
Yeah.
school. And in like growing up, I always wanted to be like, yeah, I wanted to do something with like singing and maybe even do something with like anime, like be a voice actress and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny that now I'm doing what I wanted to do originally. I'm just doing it in a different way that I never expected because like I'm an anime girl and I sing on my stream and I act stupid, which is fun.
Yeah, it's so crazy that like something like this could just happen. Like I don't
Yeah.
know, I think about it and it's like how is it it's like you have a puzzle piece. It's like you have a completely finished puzzle and it's like you reach into a bag of randomized puzzle pieces and you just happen to pull out the exact right piece.
Yeah, it's insane. Like I sometimes it's like I feel like I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be like, oh, it was a dream. Just kidding. You
Yeah.
you ain't shit. You know.
Yeah.
But it's real and I can't believe it and it's incredible. I think it's great that like even like we can sit here and do what we want to do and you can give your opinions and be a react Andy and play a game and have a good time and just live your fucking life, you know?
I always, whenever I was a kid, I I heard that like you had to have like a job whenever you got older, and I was like, wait, what? Like this sucks.
Yeah.
Like what? Why? Like why would I have to? Fuck this. Like I like people like, what do you want to be whenever you grow up? I said, what do you mean? What do I want to be? Like, what do you what do you mean? Like you think I want a job like this? No, of course not. I said I just want to sit home all day and play video games and eat fast food. And
Look
hey,
at you.
you know. Hey, like I wanted to be a NEET ever since then, and like they were like, "Well, you're not going to be able to do that." I'm like, "Yeah, I will. I'll get the government to pay for it or something."
You're doing great now. Look at you. I feel the
Yep.
same too because like I you know people would ask me I just didn't think anything was gonna happen for me because it's like, you
Yeah.
know, you start getting sick and then like, you know, doctors tell you, oh, this is what's gonna happen to you, so you should just you know relax and be comfortable. And it's just like, well, I there goes my life. Fuck, I'm not gonna do anything. And like, you know, I ended up like not uh having like hopes and dreams and just being like, I guess nothing good is gonna happen. And then all of a sudden it was like this started happening and I'm like, well fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm sure like for so many people it's just completely life changing, and like for me in a way it was too. But I mean, to be honest, like my life really hasn't changed at all since I became popular as a streamer. Like, well, act that's not true. Like, I will get a large drink instead of like a medium, but like that's pretty much about it.
You need to
Yep, that's
hydrate. You
about
need to
it.
stay hydrated, cause
Oh, I do. I'm staying hydrated right now. It's
Oh,
just fun.
is that a Pepsi?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I haven't had a
Yeah, it's
Pepsi in
delicious.
so fucking long. I don't even remember what fucking Pepsi tastes like.
I think that like I'll be honest, I like Pepsi more than Coke. I do. I think it's better.
Really? Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
like to mix and match and go back and forth though.
Oh, I just don't know. I don't know what either of them taste like anymore, so I don't even know which one's good.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like you don't drink something for a long time. Like I have that happen, and it's like I had that happen with onion rings. Is like every 5 years I tell myself that I'm gonna like onion rings, because like you know how like maybe not, but like I don't know if you ever went to Burger King or some shit, but like you know like whenever in Burger King they drop like an onion ring at
In
the
the
top of your
fries?
fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like they do that, and like you know, like if that happens, you know, whoever is running point at Burger King that day is a straight up fucking G. And so they drop that shit in there, and I'm like, man, I might as well try this out, right? And so I'll bite into it, and I'll be like, man, do I like onion rings? And it's like, no, I don't. I just don't know what it is about it. I cannot like onion
I'm
rings.
convinced they do that shit on purpose to like try to get people. It's like a subliminal thing. It's like, look, I'm gonna slip this onion ring
Like
in.
a
Hopefully,
gateway drug.
yeah. It's like they want to boost their onion ring sales. They do it on purpose. I
Yeah,
swear, because it happens
that's
way too
smart.
often.
That's smart. Yeah. I mean, I think that like a lot of times places have this. Like Taco Bell started trying to do that with their nacho fries.
Mm.
Like, let me tell the like, why the fuck are you trying to do fries for? Like, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Like, that cheese tastes like plastic. Like, you think I want to use that as ketchup? Like, are you crazy?
I've never like I don't understand. Well, I never had them, but it's like I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point. Just like
You're
people,
not missing out.
they started making. Everyone tells me it tastes good though. The Doritos taco thingy, where it's like,
Oh, yeah. 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 Cool. I mean, absolutely. 100% does.
I
Yeah.
just
That
like the
stuff is
Cinna
good.
twists.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like every once in a while, like you would get those coupons, and it'd be like you get a free one.
Yeah, that was my favorite Taco Bell thing, the Cinna
Yeah.
twist. And
Do you remember the Choco Taco?
oh yeah, the ice cream taco that was like full of
Yeah,
chocolate on it.
exactly. So like my dad, like we were going to Taco Bell, and like my dad was like, "Do you want like?" I asked my dad, I'm like, "What do you want?" He's like, "I want a Choco Taco." And I'm like, "Dad, they stopped selling those." He's like, "Wait, what? When?" I'm like, "I don't know, like 10 years ago, like 8 years ago."
A long
And
time
he's like,
ago.
no, just ask, just ask. And like, I swear, like, we asked the person, do they have any Choco Tacos? And they didn't even know what the fuck that was.
Oh,
Like, they
bro.
didn't even know what a Choco Taco was.
Oh, that hurts.
I know. It was just like, I'm like, man, like, I bet they don't remember the Taco Bell dog?
Yeah, I remember the Taco Bell dog.
Yeah, it's like that dog's probably older than they are. It's like, like, what do you mean? Like, and then Taco Bell, like, what I really hate is like Taco Bell will every once in a while make a tweet about some stupid shit. And it's like, what are you tweeting about this for? Like, bring back my items on the menu. Like, what about the things that I like that now they cost more money? Like, what is this? I hate that shit. It makes me
Ugh.
so frustrated.
Oh man, I can't wait the day that I can go and eat some Taco Bell or have
Eat Taco Bell, yeah.
yeah, I just want to have fast food again cuz it's just a taste that I haven't eaten in a long time that I forgot about. You know?
I pretty much eat fast food once a day.
It really like once
Yeah.
every day?
Yeah, yeah, like I can't show it on my camera, but like there's like a million drinks over here.
Do you
Like
eat
let me see.
like
Actually, maybe I can do this.
do you eat one time a day or do you eat other meals?
There we go. There's a bunch of them right over there on the side.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is
Oh,
what I do. It's, I'll usually eat like 1 or 2 meals a day.
yeah, I see that. If I
I
could
think
eat,
that's
I
like
would be
that's
like that
normal.
too. Yeah, I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of people live like that now. Fuck
People like
breakfast.
people like you eat, who the fuck eats breakfast? Number one, like my breakfast is a cookie. Like I'll have a cookie and like maybe 2 or 3 Reese's peanut butter cups for breakfast, and then I'll get a soda. Lunch, I will usually have like maybe a taco, or something like that, and then for dinner I'll have barbecue, and like that's a perfect day.
Barbecue.
Yep, yep, that's right.
Oh, I love barbecue. God damn it. You're making me crave food now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's like I could get into this and talk about this forever.
It's okay.
It's nuts.
I like it. It's I was talking to a friend like a few days ago and they're like, "Oh, is it okay
Yeah.
if I eat?" And I'm like, "Go ahead." I used to love to watch like man, like, so because I didn't eat and stuff and now I'm like on like a very restricted diet.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy watching mukbang videos and watching people eat.
I have never seen any of those except for there's this one really fat guy, and like everybody watches his videos because it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion.
Who
It's actually the most fucking
oh,
crazy shit ever. Yeah. And it's like this guy, he just, yeah, it's like everybody knows who it is. Like, oh my God.
I worry about that guy.
It's just so insane. Like everybody's just watching, like everybody's just waiting to see like what's gonna happen. Like is it gonna break? Like is it gonna like is he gonna turn it around? Like it's one of the most compelling things on the internet.
It's something I don't know. Like I worry about him, but then I think about is I wasn't aware that there's like a community of people that enjoy stuff like that, uh like feeding and stuff. It was
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know that that was a thing. So I was like, is that like his thing or
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a sexual thing. I mean, I'm sure like some people feel that way, right? And that they use that as yeah, sure. But like I think most people, it's the same as how people would like watch Chris Chan or something like that. It's like you're just waiting to see what's gonna happen next. Cause it could be anything.
I think people are just like intrigued by personalities on the internet. They just
Oh, they are.
yeah, I remember I I remember back like a couple years ago I used to watch some YouTubers like and it was just like intriguing personalities that you just were like curious about what motivated them to do and to get to where they were at that point and to do what they're doing and then it's like you can't stop watching.
Yeah, it's like I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to do a podcast where I would bring in people that are just like absolutely hated by the internet or like basically noteworthy crazy
Oh,
internet people,
a controversial
and I bring
podcast.
them on and
Mm,
say what?
a controversial podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And I bring them on and I just get them to talk about like, like so what was the inspiration for Sonichu? Like bring on you can't now, right? But like somebody, I think his name is Terry Davis, right? I mean, imagine what he would have to say. Oh, that'd be great.
Somebody said Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
god.
ask him. Yeah, exactly. Like that's all
I
there
only know
is.
him
And
because of UFC. I don't know anything else about him.
so apparently there was like something where he had like some guy on his show and like people got mad about it. And it
Oh,
was like a really big thing for like a week and then everybody stopped caring. So
oh.
pretty much like everything else.
Yeah, just like everything else on the internet where it's
Yeah.
like crazy for a week and then that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's kind of what happened. Everybody's talking about it and then it's just over.
The internet moves on very, very quickly.
No, it does. Like that's one thing people don't really understand is like people that get involved in drama. Like one thing I always tell people is like the best apology is good content. Like just if you are involved in drama, just keep making content and no, you will never get canceled. Just never stop. And that's totally fine. It's the
Man,
people that stop that lose.
I used to be obsessed with watching I used to be obsessed with watching the saga of Ice Poseidon? I don't know if
Oh yeah.
it was like it
Well,
was
I know him. I know him personally.
his streams, his IRL streams, especially when he did like the road trip. I couldn't stop watching. I couldn't look away. It was like,
Yeah, I actually have one of my business partners was the cameraman for that.
ah,
If you can believe that. Yeah.
yeah. I think I know who we're talking about.
That's right. You know, I think Ice still lives in Austin, and like I live in Austin, and so I was at this taco place, and I looked over, and I'm like, oh my god, is that Ice Poseidon? And like I hadn't seen him for like years at this time, right?
Ugh.
And then I'm like, man, is this Ice? And I'm like looking over at him, like I didn't make eye contact with him. Straight up, Ice pulls down his mask, and I see his fucking nose, and I'm like, hey yo, Ice. Like, and immediately he turned around, and that was fucking him. I didn't know that was him until
my
I
God.
saw his nose.
Oh god.
Yeah. We just saw each other there, man. Yeah.
I was thinking about him the other day because I was like I got recommended like an old like video about
Yeah.
him, and I'm like, where has he been?
Oh, did you see the NFT thing
Oh
or the
god.
crypto thing?
Oh no.
Yeah, he
Oh god.
he took the money and ran.
Oh god.
Like, yeah, that's right. He did it. He got away. As
Oh,
far as I know,
God.
we got away.
Oh god, no.
I mean, listen, it's not a surprise. I feel like anybody, listen, if you invested money into CX coin and I stole your money, what did you expect? What did you really
Yeah.
think you were going to the moon? Like, come on.
God damn it.
Yep, that's right.
Oh god.
It's just like, I mean, you gotta be kidding me. I thought that shit was funny. I covered the whole thing. I watched
You
the whole thing.
did? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. And like the thing is, Ice was just like, he was such a, like, yeah, obviously it sucks he scams people and he did bad stuff too. Yeah, sure. But like, you have to take into consideration, like, Ice upped the ante. Ice had some legendary fucking streams back in the day.
Yeah.
And I thought he was just a really good radio voice. He was a great radio voice on RuneScape. He kept the conversation going. I thought he was fucking great.
He was super entertaining. There were
Yeah,
streams
people need to
where-
put some respect on his name,
I
man.
just-
They forget about that.
Yeah, I couldn't look away. Oh my god, there was this one stream. Talk about it. There was this one stream where I think like a bunch of people that were with him on the road trip, they like did shrooms and like they were like high as fuck on stream, and it was the craziest like stream that I've ever seen. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was my television. Like watching
Mhm.
Ice and his adventures was just like I just couldn't stop watching.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like I didn't even watch a lot of it, but I knew everything that happened. I was keeping up with everything and all that. I mean, 100%. I loved it.
Whoa.
I
Oh,
was glad to see people doing different stuff. You know, I thought it was great.
yeah, I like IRL streams a lot. I like all the different possibilities. I think there was like somebody else on Twitch that I watched one time. I forgot his name, but he was like a bounty hunter, and he would like bust people. That was pretty interesting to watch too.
Now talking about like Dog the Bounty Hunter, are you?
No, it wasn't Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
I think his name was like yeah, Steven IRL.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's actually cool. Wow.
He would use a body cam and he would like stream it and stream himself busting people. It was pretty entertaining.
Oh, didn't they shut him down?
I think they did because I've never seen him online. I haven't seen his streams.
Yeah, didn't
a
he
long
like pull a
time.
gun on somebody or some shit? Like, I don't know if that was him or somebody else.
I don't know if it was him. Was it him? Oh shit.
Maybe, yeah. It's like it's been a long time.
Yeah, it was like I remember it was when I first started like VTubing on Twitch which was like before the pandemic. So it's been a while. It's been a while.
When did you start streaming?
I started streaming in 2017.
Okay.
And but it was more like I wasn't doing it because I wanted to like get big. Like I just wanted to like make friends and stuff. and it was just, you know, I didn't even have like this body. Like I was using like a free avatar because I was I was just like, you know, I'm just like hanging out. But then like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I started taking it seriously, and I was like, maybe I should like go all in on this VTubing thing, and I did, and here I am.
Here you are. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but talk about
That's
it.
that.
You know,
That was
I've
good.
noticed we've been talking quite some time, and there are some questions that people wanted me to ask you.
Let's do it.
Would you?
Absolutely.
Yay! I'm excited. Also because I saw people be like, when is she gonna get to the questions? God.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of time. Hit me with all of them. I'm fine.
Oh.
Yep, I'm chilling.
Yay! I read a couple of them. I know that there's a cat girl
Okay.
question in there somewhere, but there are lots of exotic monster girls, not just cat girls. Asmongold, what are the monster girls that you've heard of? Both of you. What's your favorite type of monster girl?
Well, I think that like it really depends on like what the extra appendages are capable of, right? So like you have something like a squid girl. I think
Yeah.
that one's pretty much self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like there is this one girlfriend I had on WoW, and she said that she wanted to make her tongue so long that she could wrap it around my dick like a snake, like a boa constrictor.
Holy
And so
fuck!
like yeah, she was crazy. And yeah, like actually like that is probably the most vanilla story I can tell you about her. And yeah, she's nuts. And so she was into that. And so then I was thinking to myself, like, well, what else would be the other alternatives, right? It's like you've got snakes, there's like the raccoon, like Snuffy, there's like demons, cats. I feel like cows, right? It's like, you know, you talk about the milkers, right? Some of them have like the cowgirls where they have like multiple boobs and stuff. Like I've seen a million of these different types of things.
Yeah. What about Slime Girl?
I've heard of this, but I the idea I thought was kind of too theoretical, so I just never really got into it.
Melody has a Slime Girl form.
Oh my god, I might
Yeah.
have to see what this is.
She was on the other site in her Slime Girl form a few times.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I would say probably it doesn't really matter that much to me as long as she's hot.
That's a
You
good.
know, that's
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
But most of the time, I think all monster girls are hot. So
I mean, if you're gonna go that far, you might as well.
yeah, for me, like my favorite type of monster girl, I like demon girls, because I am one. Uh,
I
I
see that.
I like slime girls, because
Okay,
they can be molded into anything, and they can make, you know, their boobs really really big if they wanted to.
I might have to look into this.
And you know, if they wanted to, if you were into the vor thing, they could vor you, and you can hang out inside their jelly.
Oh my god, that's actually yeah. You'd be like it'd be like osmosis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can,
Oh
and
my god.
also for people that like you know, to see things, you could
Yeah,
see things happening when you have fun with her because
I
she's
guess
see
so.
through.
Yeah, because it's like halfway translucent.
Yeah. So I think slime girls are like one of the best ones.
I'll have to think about that. That's really interesting. It's very obviously malleable, right?
Yeah, do some googling in your free time,
Mm-hmm.
not on
On
stream.
incognito mode.
Yeah, incognito mode, use a
Yeah,
VPN, you know.
yeah.
Uh I'll let you know when Melody is jelly. That's what she calls herself. She
Okay.
calls herself Jelly. I'll be like, hey, she's
Okay.
on right now and she's Jelly. You should go check her out right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's an interesting concept. Next question.
Okay.
Oh, what was the main thing that got you into playing World of Warcraft? Following up, what kept you playing the game until your eventual migration to Final Fantasy?
Well, I mean, so I got pressured into buying WoW the same way that people get pressured into buying drugs. Is
Ah,
like a friend of mine at school was like trying to sell me the game to make 20 bucks. And I finally decided, all right, I'll just buy the game from him. And I bought the game and it sat there because I'm like, $15 a month. Who the fuck's going to pay that for a video game? And I didn't play it until like my friend Zach came over that summer. And he's like, man, like, why are we playing anything else if we can play World of Warcraft? And I was like, that's actually a good question. We loaded up, we start playing the game. And so that's what happened. That was in 2006. So I started playing the game back then. For Final Fantasy, I didn't really migrate over. Like, I mean, I'm playing WoW like literally right now. Like this entire conversation, I've literally been running laps around the main city.
That's a great
in WoW.
great way to use your time, especially when
It's
you're
like
talking to people.
multitasking, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally been running laps. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing the whole time. And like I play both of them, right? I mean, I played like a New World, Lost Ark as well. Like I think I'll just play whichever one I feel like playing
Bro,
at the time.
if I could fucking play Final Fantasy while I was talking to you, I would, but I think my computer would explode with all like the VTuber stuff out.
Yeah, I assume so. It must be probably complex to run something like that.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I have to get a better computer.
Yeah, I understand. I run a 2 PC setup. It's actually really good.
Do you like 2 PC? Because I was thinking about doing 2 PC, but like my friend was like telling me it's so complicated. You're not gonna do it properly.
So this is how complicated it is. So there's a cord, and I plug the cord into the capture card.
Yeah.
And then it works. That's it.
Bruh, that's so easy. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the best decision I've ever made streaming. It like
my
literally
God.
lowered my stress for streaming by like 90%.
Really? Fuck.
Yep.
I want that for me.
Yeah, it was great. I would absolutely 100% recommend it.
Oh man, I definitely will do it. Cause you know I'm moving, so when I move, I'll definitely get that set up for myself.
Very much recommended.
Oh, thank you for the recommendation. Cause I've been like apprehensive about it for a long time. Because everybody always tells me it's a headache, but I mean, it seems like it's not.
No, it's like the worst thing about it is that it makes my room kind of hot. That's about it.
You can get nice fans.
Yeah, but then it's loud. I've got one
that's
of these things behind me. It's like a big thing, AC unit.
Yeah, I understand. Next question.
Okay.
Yeah, people submitted quite a bit for you, you know.
No, it's okay. Like
Yeah.
I've got no problem.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Actually, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
If you could decide the title and weapon design you get for clearing a feature of Final Fantasy Ultimate, what would the title be, and what would the weapon theme look like?
I think that like if I could have anything, any weapon at all, yeah, I like the title would be the Big Dick Battle Master. I think that'd be a good one because that's what I used to call myself. Like nobody called me this, but I called myself this. And like I used to say everybody call me this, like no, not really. It's pretty much just me. And so that was it. And the weapon I would want is like just a straight up carbon copy of the Dragon Slayer Greatsword that Guts uses in Berserk.
Hell yeah, the Guts sword.
Just straight up, yeah, straight up carbon copy. Give me that. That's all I want.
God, that's why
simple. Yeah.
That's why I liked Elden Ring, because they had like the big ass fucking sword.
Well, they have that. Well, the thing is, like with Elden Ring, right? Is like, did you play Dark Souls 3?
I haven't played Dark Souls 3 because I've been like worried. I suck at Like Elden Ring is like the first like thing that like really got me invested. I tried playing Dark Souls 1 and I sucked so bad and I got discouraged and like stopped playing. But I definitely want to like pick it up and do it again.
It's hard to learn and understand, but once you do learn it and you do understand it, it becomes like, oh, okay, now this just, you know, everything about this just makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it at all. But like, yes, that's basically the way I felt about it was like, I got into it and I saw the Gut Sword in Dark Souls 3 and like it was way longer. Like the great sword you get in where is it? The swamp in Elden Ring is literal dog shit. compared to like they buffed it recently because it was
Yeah.
such dog shit.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
a filthy magic user, but I've been like, I've been
Oh,
been
so you
watching.
kill every boss in one hit.
I do. Oh my god, I went fucking crazy because I had to get that fucking common Azure spell.
Oh my god, that
I
fucking
know.
Kamehameha shit.
I know, but I wanted it so bad. But then I was like, I started watching like other videos, and I started seeing people with like all these crazy ass builds with like swords and shit, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I think I want to change.
So
I wanna be that sword.
basically like what I did is I just got, you know, like the guy on the horse at the beginning.
Yeah, the sentinel.
So
guy.
like I got his weapon and then I beat the entire game with it.
What the?
Yep, that was it. And then well, that's actually not true because I got a second one. And then I beat the entire game by jumping up in the air and then hitting them with both weapons at the same time. And I beat the whole game.
You're
The
cracked.
Halabardo.
You're
Yep,
cracked.
that was a good time. Like my chat was furious.
I can
great.
imagine. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I think that they would have been happier if I used Common-Azer. Yeah.
I don't know. I get a lot of shit for being a magic user. I don't know, man.
Dual wield Halabardos, and you'll get even more.
Oh my god, I want to try it now. I've become like so obsessed with that game. I play it on my free time all the time.
It's the best game. Like
It's so
that's it.
great.
It's just like this is the best game.
Wow. Okay. Next question.
Okay.
Before we go more sidetracked. Oh, World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy? Come on.
Here's the good thing about it is that I don't have a job, I don't have a girlfriend, and I never leave my house, which means that I don't have to choose.
We have so much in common. I agree.
Yep, definitely.
I also do not have a job, a girlfriend, or I leave my home.
Problem solved. I can play whatever I want.
You can play both at the same time if you wanted to.
That's right. I've done that before, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so I'll be waiting to do like hunts on my Final Fantasy character, or on like my the group that I'm in, and then on my warrior on WoW, I'll be just like actually doing something, or I'll be farming a mount. So I'll be farming mounts on 2 games at the same time.
Dude, Saikuno does that shit all the time, and I don't know how he keeps his shit straight, because sometimes he'll be playing like 3 games at the same time, and I'm like, what the fuck?
A lot of people in WoW do that. It's actually crazy.
Oh my god, that's like 5 ed.
Hell yeah.
That's
why you get the good computer.
I've never played WoW. I don't know. I feel like it's too late for me to even get into it.
It's unfortunate that the game kind of has that reputation because you're not entirely wrong. It can be hard to get into it because it's just so overwhelming.
Yeah, it just seems like I've watched people play. Okay, so I've watched like there's a streamer that I've watched her play. She's like a grandma, and she plays WoW.
I know who you mean. Yes.
I like her streams, but it's like the game just seems so complicated. And I've seen other people play it, and it's just like, fuck, I want to play it, but I just feel like I could never get into it because just too much already.
There's a lot of levels of complexity to it that a lot of people don't even know about.
I bet. It just seems hopeless for me to ever understand. But I feel like people feel that way when they see Final Fantasy too, so
they're going to think that about any new game, but it's actually really not as complicated as they might imagine. I think that's the case.
Yeah, because like I kind of got like lured into Final Fantasy by friends too.
Yeah.
So at first I was very like scared to start because it just looked like a lot, and I'm like, this game has been around for a long time. How the fuck am I ever gonna keep up with anything? But I started, and then I ended up loving the game a lot. And then I tried getting other people into it, but it was like the same apprehension that I felt. I kind of took a break from Final Fantasy now, but
yeah,
you know, I would love to play WoW, but it's scary.
What server do you play on in Final Fantasy?
Oh fuck, Cactuar.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's my server.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's my server. That's actually my... Yeah, straight up. Like that's actually my Final Fantasy server, Cactar. Yeah. I was gonna play on Midgard Stormer, but like I wasn't able to. Yeah, I'm actually on that server.
What the fuck? How?
I don't know. That was the one that was available, so I just ended up going there.
Yeah, me too.
Well, once I come back and play, you should come do extremes with us.
Yeah, I would love to play. Holy shit, that would be so much fun. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm down for that. Absolutely.
Yay, that's crazy. What are the odds? Holy.
I know. I thought you were like fucking with me.
No, that's insane.
Yeah.
Oh god, next question before I freak myself out even more. Ah.
Okay.
Have streaming changed your life in a personal way, and what are the pros and cons of being a successful streamer?
Pros and cons. I mean, like, it depends on what you consider a con, what you consider a pro. I mean, like, it can be stressful. I think it's like with any job, right? And
Yeah.
especially whenever streaming is one of those things that's very uncertain. You never know, when it's going to be over. You never know when your last stream is going to be. You don't know
true.
what's going to happen. So it can be very stressful and unnerving for people to want to do something with their stream or like want to be somewhere and like they just don't know like when it's going to be over or what's going to happen, and they get banned or something crazy like that could happen and get canceled just out of nowhere for just like a mistake, and it can suck. But I think that like the best things about it obviously is like, you can stream whenever you want, even though I stream at the same time every day, and I fucking like I wake up early for it and it kills me to do it, but I feel like it's what I should do. And anyway, so I do that, and I would say besides that, other good things about it, I have the money to buy beef jerky every day, and I think that's probably one of the larger positives. But yeah, I mean, like people recognize me like in real life, and that could be a negative for some people. But I grew up in my hometown, Austin. Like I grew up here, and so like if I have somebody recognize me, like there are people that recognize me from like high school or like middle school or like we went to college together or something like that. And so seeing like a viewer or something like that, it's not really that much different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad I'm a VTuber. I don't. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
you don't
go
have to deal
anywhere.
with that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
go anywhere anyway. So, but I don't know how I would be able to like handle people recognizing me. I think I would get really worried.
It can be weird. The way I look at it is, I mean, if somebody's gonna shoot me, they're gonna shoot me.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get me. I mean, the thing is, like, they'll eventually get me. It's whatever.
Oh God, that's how I feel. God, people don't get mad at me, chat, please. That's how I feel like with COVID. I'm like, eventually, I'm gonna die of COVID.
Yeah, just worried that it's just a matter of time,
They'll get me. It gets me when it gets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that absolutely.
But it's
Yeah,
like,
it would freak me out a little bit too.
yeah, like I don't know, like you gotta think that way sometimes because if not, you're gonna like live in fear your whole fucking life, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like just if I'm gonna get got, I'm gonna get got.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I don't know. I agree with you. Like you don't know when this shit is gonna end. You know, you could fall off any day. You know.
Yep,
But
that's right. And it could happen. And it could be like maybe not even your fault, right? It's like maybe the game that you play, like this happens to people, right? It's like the game they play, just like it's not as popular as it used to be. And then, like they're not as popular as they used to be. And it's like, man, that sucks, right? But that's life.
just enjoy it now, and then when it's done, just be
It's
like,
done.
it was a good run.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you had a good run. It is what it is.
Oh, good run. Time to do whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sup, Asmongold. Who do you think would win in a fight? Guts from Berserk versus Varian Rin from World of Warcraft. Did I pronounce their name right?
Yeah. I think that, okay, so with no Berserker armor, I think Guts with Berserker armor obviously wins, right? Like no question.
It's fucking Guts.
Varian Rin, whenever he was Logosh and his personality and like his humanity was split and he was only a Berserker, you have to remember like Varian defeated Garrosh whenever he was Logosh. I think that Varian would probably beat Guts if Guts didn't have the Berserker armor, because Varian was a straight up fucking badass. But if Guts had the Berserker armor and Dragon Slayer Greatsword, I think there would be no question Guts would win.
I don't know anything about that other person, but I know Guts would beat a lot of people. Because it's Guts, you know? I fucking love him.
He's the best.
He
He's the
is
fucking best. Yeah, he's the man.
He is. Oh, I love him so much. He's so great. Fuck. Ah! Okay. I'm a professional.
Okay.
Oh, what happens in a typical OTK meeting? Are you guys super serious, or is it a lot of goofing around, where Tips needs to keep you guys in check?
It can be a little bit of both, to be honest. Yeah, it can be a little bit of both, and especially like if something's happening or we're like planning a big event, there can be some real goofing around, like definitely. But I think that honestly, like we only set aside like a few hours every week to like really say like, okay, we're gonna be here on time doing this at this time, and I think everybody kind of respects that. So people try to show up, like, yeah, sometimes things happen, people are late, they're not able to show up, etc. But I think everybody makes a general good effort to try to be there and be there on time. And I actually, it's probably more, it's like more serious than you might expect.
You're professionals, of course.
Well, we're trying to get some shit done.
Yeah, you're trying to create an empire.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like the Death Star.
Like the Death Star.
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, that didn't work out too well though.
Well, think about like, you know, like the Death Star is just like a really, really big streamer house.
Oh, well, about to implode at any moment. I don't like the sound of that.
To be honest, that makes it even more realistic.
That's true.
Yep.
That's
there
just
you
any
go.
household though.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh man, I wish I could be. I would love to have like a VShojo streamer house. That would be so much fun. But can't do that. So.
Well, couldn't you guys have like a virtual house?
We're thinking about something like that.
Oh my God. Okay.
God damn
all
it!
right. Did I spoil it?
No, because the next question.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys.
This is all your fault.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have a mount in real life, what the fuck? From each of the MMOs you play, which ones would you choose?
Probably a Draenei female.
Wait, what is that?
So like they got added in Burning Crusade, and it's like
Is that a
it's like kind of like it's like a goat, but she has like hooves and everything.
Oh, she has hooves.
Yeah, and a tail.
Does she have boobs?
Yes, she does.
Oh.
If you want an actual mount, what actual mount would I want? I don't even know. Maybe Invincible would probably smell bad. I don't know. Ashes of Alar might burn me. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's like logistically, it's really hard to decide which mount would you actually want. Oh, maybe a hippogriff. Yeah, it'd be like a horse that could fly, like Pegasus.
A hippogriff? Is that like the hippogriff in Harry Potter?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, I like those. Those are cute.
Yeah. It's like I thought of like I was gonna get like they have alpacas. I was gonna get a real life alpaca, but I don't know if I want to deal with them.
Wait, like as a pet?
Yeah. You just put them in the backyard and shit.
What the? What?
Yeah, go out there, pet them and shit. You can
just own an alpaca?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, I mean, there's no real reason not to.
Oh my God, how would you even? I don't know.
I have no idea either. I just might as well try it out, see what happens.
Oh gosh, I mean, that would be interesting content.
Yeah, I mean, I think have like an alpaca cam, or they can like an alpaca see what they're doing and everything. Yeah, exactly.
Alpaca milk? What the fuck? You can milk.
I feel like it'd be better if you had like 4 of them though. It would be like having one, they might get bored.
Yeah,
and
they
like you'd
need.
feel bad because it's just like sitting out there. So you have to buy 4 alpacas.
Yeah, they need friends. They need to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's like one time I saw somebody have like 2 emus. They had like emus at their house.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then like you want to have them, and they can hang out with each other.
Yeah, and
Actually, I have a friend. She runs like an animal shelter. Maya. I don't know if you know her, but
oh,
she
I
runs an
know
animal
Maya.
shelter, and
Yeah.
she has like this fucking thing, and its name is Stompy, and like I apparently can't ride it. Like I thought it's like an emu or like a ostrich or something like that. Because she said it would be like 6 feet tall. I'm like, well, why can't I ride it? And she's like, well, that's not what they're for. It's like, well, then why does it look like a mount if I can't ride it? You know what I mean? Like I've seen chocobos. Like trust me, you can ride those. It's no problem. I bet you can ride Stompy too.
I think they just like they're temperamental animals.
I think they are. Like whenever the last time I saw Stompy, the first thing it did was grab my drink and pull the straw out of my drink and then throw it in its pile of shit.
What the fuck?
Literal shit.
Oh my god, that's aggressive.
Yep, that's right.
What the heck?
It's a great pet.
That's
Just absolutely
dangerous.
I have a video of it too, I think.
That's scary. Oh god.
It's a lot bigger now too, apparently. I haven't seen it for a while.
They remind me of fucking like I got chased by a goose one time and it like bit me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't you like try to punch it in the head or something?
No, I was so like I'm afraid of birds because of that encounter with my uncle's
Yeah.
parrot. But it extends to like ducks and like geese and stuff. Like any type of like avian creature scares the shit out of me. Also, have you ever
Because
seen
like
a
they
goose?
can fly and say what?
Have you seen a goose's mouth?
I think so, yeah. Like, because I was having this conversation with somebody, and like I was telling them that like if I wanted to, I could run down and wrestle down and catch a live turkey. And people tell me, they're like, you can't do it. I'm like, you have not seen me run. Like I can run that motherfucker down like it's Thanksgiving. Like I'm telling you, like I could get him no problem.
I've been to Northern California and like
Yeah.
to up north before, and I've heard that like turkeys like fight.
Well, they do. Apparently, like they're really ornery asshole animals. Like, because I hear like there's this one video, and like these people couldn't even go outside because the turkeys wouldn't let them out of their own house. And like they showed the front yard, and there's just like 4 turkeys there, and they're just gobbling around. Ooh. And then the moment they open the door, they start making these noises, and it's like, I don't want to fuck with that thing.
They're so scary.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, because you got to remember, like a turkey, this is like a 4-foot tall like you know what, turkeys. The animals like that used to be dinosaurs.
True.
Like these are this is this fucking millennia's raptor.
True. Very true.
Okay, yeah, so it's like they're born killers.
Man,
We just don't know it.
if you think turkeys are bad, you know what animal's super fucking scary? That it's like, if you see one, you need to run? A fucking peacock.
Are you sure? Because like my friend had a peacock, and I remember, like, so what I would do with the peacock is like we'd go over to their house, and like I don't really drink, but like we would have like these house parties there, and there'd be like, I'm telling you, like I don't even know how many people there, like probably like 30 people there, and everybody would fuck with the peacock.
Ugh.
And because they wouldn't like touch him or anything, but they would yell at him. They'd be like, hey bitch, and like just talking shit to it, or like move their arms up, like to try to get the to try to get the peacock to react to them or something like that, you know?
I wonder why, because peacocks are very territorial and like they're very
It
aggressive
was.
animals, like very aggressive.
It was like, I think it chased somebody one time, And like, because I would try to I would stand in front of it and I would make eye contact with it, and then I would make noises. I'd be like, "Wah, wah," and like just to like, I would test different bird noises to see which one would make it like respond. And then as soon as I figured out a bird noise that would make it respond, I would do that and I would wave my arms up because I wanted to piss it off enough to where it would do the feather thing, you know, that they do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I only got it to do it once.
That's bird harassment.
Yeah, well, I didn't even like, the thing is, like, I was like, can we pet this thing? And it's like, you don't pet that son of a bitch.
They bite, man. They're scary.
You don't go anywhere near him.
I've seen video of like peacocks like straight up attacking a car and like denting it.
Yeah, it's like, I was surprised. Like, they had pigs too, and I'm like, like, you think of a pig and it's like, you know, fucking this little ass pig, mom. This is a big motherfucker.
I was attacked by a pig when I was a kid.
What the hell? What do you have like animal aggro?
I don't know. Animals just don't. It's strange because I love animals, but I don't know what it is about me that like upsets them. And I got attacked by my uncle's pigs, and they pushed me like to the ground and like cracked my head open on like the pavement.
God damn.
I was a kid. I was an idiot.
What the hell did you do? What did you do anything to like make them mad, or is this just?
I think it's just
this just an everyday event for them.
I'm just like very small, I guess, and I don't really know. I'm not really sure because it was so long ago. I don't remember if I did anything to like upset them.
Like what you did to set them off?
I guess I probably must have done something because I don't know. I don't recall doing anything to my uncle's bird, but it did something to get pissed at me and like jumped on me, and then I got attacked by a goose and they have teeth and that was scary, and I got attacked by fucking pigs. Animals just don't like me.
That is just like, I mean, that's fucking crazy though. Like that you had a pig straight up go and try to attack you. Like, oh my god.
They fucking headbutted the shit out of me.
That's like a wild animal.
Yeah, I think the only animal that's ever been like very sweet to me that I never had issues with was like a rabbit.
Yeah. See, like rabbits, like I always wanted to get a rabbit, but like the problem is that they shit everywhere.
It's true, they poop a lot.
Yeah, so like I don't want to deal with like a rabbit shitting on the floor and everything. Like that's a problem.
Yeah, you don't want all those little pellets everywhere.
Yeah, the little pellets, exactly. Like the guinea pig that I had did the same thing.
Oh, you had a guinea pig?
I did, yeah.
Oh, they make such cute noises. They go.
Yep, yeah, they do. I thought they were like, it was cute. It was like a little like we'd have them in a little box, and like he'd come out and then he'd poop on my bed. It was real adorable, right?
Ah.
It was great. Yeah, absolutely great.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay.
Okay. What was the last anime that you watched? Oh, both of us can answer.
Yeah. I watched. I've been watching Attack on Titan.
Oh, really? Are you caught up to the last season or no?
Absolutely not. I'm on like the 4th or 5th episode now.
Oh wait, of season 1?
Yep, I just started.
Oh my.
Because everybody always tells me, they're like, dude, it's so good.
Oh,
and I'm
my
like,
God.
all right, let's find out.
You're in for a ride.
Yeah, like honestly, like that show is fucking crazy.
You know what? I watched it with my mod a long time ago, and I remember as we watched it together, and as we watched it, I was like, it gets worse. She's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
like the first
gets worse.
episode, I'm like, god damn, well this sucks. And it's like the second episode, like, wait, it just keeps coming.
Dude, I'm telling you, the more you watch, I'll just prepare you from now, it gets worse.
Oh, I just expect that.
And
Like,
it's
I'm
so
not a
good.
person to get like emotionally attached to characters, so it's like, if one of the characters dies, nah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
a lot. It's a lot, and it's I feel like there's like a moment that it kind of like drags like a little bit, but I think it's more because when I watched it, there was like a huge gap where they weren't producing the show, like a huge hiatus, and it was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like it was a really long time. So like people kind of like
Okay.
forgot about it, and people were like nitpicking like the previous season that came out, and then the new season came out, and everybody was just like, yeah, it was like a 4-year-old gap. 4 years of
That's a
nothing.
long time.
It
Like,
is.
goddamn.
It is. It's a very long time, but it's back now, and it's in its final season. But by final season they mean part 3, final season part 3. So like,
So they'll probably keep making more if people keep watching it.
of course. But the series
Yeah.
is over now. Like the manga's finished and everything, and it's such a good story. I just know that like there's some things that happen that like people got like kind of like what the fuck, but
Yeah, I'll wait and see what it's like. I'm just excited. See, the thing is, I just want to see what it's like and go from there. You know, that's how I see it.
I think you'll like
I don't
it.
worry about it at all.
I think you'll like it. Like it. I think you'll like it. It's interesting, and
Yeah.
it's just
What was the last one you saw?
the last anime that I watched was Tokyo Revengers.
What's that?
Oh, it's this show that came out about a guy that he's like in his 20s, and he's like living like, you know, the way that he describes it, like the deadbeat lifestyle. He works at a convenience store. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't really have any like interesting things going on in his life. And then all
I
of a
understand that.
sudden, yeah, and all of a sudden he like sees the news, and he finds out that his ex-girlfriend from like middle school and high school died in like I think like a gang turf war or something, gang violence thing. And
Yeah.
he gets so sad about it because he's like, what the fuck, that he finds out that he could travel back in time. So he travels back in time to when he was in middle school, and he's like, I'm gonna save my ex-girlfriend.
What a simp. Jesus. Oh my
All
god.
because of a woman. God damn it.
Wow. Go back, like, go back in time and like invest in Google or something. Like, save your girlfriend from high school. Oh wow.
He goes back in time to join a gang and like to climb up the ranks in a gang to try to save his girlfriend.
Jesus.
And gets his
man.
ass kicked in like every episode.
Down bad.
And she doesn't even kiss him. I think she kissed him like one time.
Good. That's what he gets. I'm glad. That's what he fucking gets. Jesus.
It's a good show. It's interesting, but it's like it's kind of weird because it's like when you look at the characters, like there's characters that are like they got like tattoos and shit, and they look like they're in their 40s, but they're in like middle school. It's like, what the fuck? This is not a fucking 8th grader. What is happening?
Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then it's like, oh shit,
I
high
do.
schoolers are coming, and they look like they're like 45. It's like, what the fuck?
Right, yeah.
What?
Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised about that at all. I've seen many shows like that.
It's hilarious. It makes me laugh. Oh yeah, like Baki. Have you ever heard of a show called Baki?
I'm not sure. I think I might have heard of it, or I could recognize it if somebody showed it to me.
So on Netflix, there's a show called Baki, and it's like this guy, and he's very muscular. But I'm talking about like the art style is like every dude is jacked up, where it's like that guy has so many fucking muscles. He has muscles on his eyeballs.
I know what you're talking about. Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
And it's like the guy is like, he looks like he's like 28, but he's like 17 years old.
Uh-huh,
He's like
yeah.
16, 17, and his dad is like, you gotta fuck your girlfriend, because if you don't fuck your girlfriend, you're not gonna be a good fighter, and you're not gonna be able to fight people, so you need to lose your virginity right now.
I love how like they have shows for that, and it's like this show is obviously for guys. It's like I always wonder, it's like there's no like I wonder like how many girls watch shows like that. It's like basically probably fucking none. But it's
I
like
watch
this
'em
is a
all.
guy show, and there's like only guys in the show. There's like no real girls in the show. It's just guys being dudes. And that's it.
Oh god.
It's great. I love them.
I like it too. Like I love watching shows like that because it's just like it's such a trip to watch, especially like
Yeah.
after his dad talks to him, he goes to his girlfriend and he's like, "We gotta fuck." And then it's like
Oh
this
my
big,
God.
huge, like they make this big, huge ordeal of them like banging, and like they're in like this weird, like dilapidated like house, and like they're like fucking for like 24 hours, and then all of a
Oh my.
sudden, because he nutted, he has like a power up, and now he can beat the shit out of everybody.
So it's just like one of those things where they just kind of completely, they just give up on it making sense and they just say fuck it. Like, yeah, that's what it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
it's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you want to watch like something absurd, watch Baki because every episode is like, who wrote this shit? Who
Yeah,
is
it's
this
like
for?
they just don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, that's right.
It's crazy. You got this jacked up muscular guy that can like kill people with like a spoon and shit. It's nuts.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I might actually watch that. That looks good.
Give it a chance. Give it a watch. It's incredible.
Okay.
I think what I find most fascinating is like how many muscles can they give this person?
Right, yeah.
And they're like, yes,
It's just like, what's the limit? How far does this go?
yes.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
And
maybe I might do that.
But yeah, that's basically like But I watch a lot of anime because I'm a fucking dirty weeb. So
It's okay. I used to watch a lot. Now I'm trying to get back into it, so I've got a lot to catch up on.
oh well, I could give you some recommendations if you ever need any because there's so many good ones. A lot of them that don't even get talked about. I think you know.
It certainly seems that way. Like I just keep hearing more and more and more of them that I just have never heard of, and it's just like I'm just like, oh my God, like people. I'm gonna watch One Piece, and apparently I have to set aside like 1,000 hours for that.
Oh God, One
Yeah,
Piece. Uh, I
yeah, it's
I
gonna take
caught
a
up.
while.
I caught up with One Piece. I binged watched it. It took me a long time, but I caught up and I'm happy with it. But I could understand why somebody wouldn't want to get into it because there's like 1,000 episodes now. It's like
Oh,
a
I
lot.
don't care. It's a lot of content.
Yeah, you should definitely, do it.
Yeah.
Take the
All right. Yeah,
plunge.
maybe I'll try and do that. I'll watch like a couple of episodes and see what it's like.
I'm telling you. Well, okay, I'm gonna warn you from now. It starts off kind of slow. There's a part where it's not very interesting, and you're gonna want to quit.
So
But
you've played, wait a second. You've played Final Fantasy. You did like all of A Realm Reborn?
I have not finished A Realm Reborn.
Okay. So but like you've been through some of the boring parts?
Yeah.
I didn't even think they were boring. Like
Really?
there's I can't get filtered because there is no level of boring content that I can't handle. Like
Really?
boring content for another person is just like a normal everyday episode for me. Like I leveled to 60 3 times in New World.
You're such an interesting person.
Yeah, so I
I find
there's
that
never gonna be a
fascinating.
yeah, trust me, like it's probably they need to like study my brain for anybody who'd be willing to put themselves through that torture.
That's incredible because there's so many people that I know, including myself, where it's like there's just some things I just can't get into, and I just can't. I don't know. It's hard, but to have like the drive to like you're fine with like consuming like really boring shit, you know.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me a lot because it's like it's all about the narrative to me.
I
Like I don't
want
really care about the conclusion. I just care about how the narrative is told.
I want to know how your brain works.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Ah, MMO brain. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think you'd like One Piece then because even though there's like a lot of fillers and like there were parts where I felt like it dragged and I know a lot of people have a lot of complaints about specific parts. I think that and I'll say it and I know some people were like, "What the fuck, Mouse?" I think One Piece is one of the greatest stories ever told. Period.
Really?
Yes. I will say
Okay,
it.
you know what? I'm glad to hear that because I never really knew what to think about it. Like, is it really that good? Is it just something that's like super old? Like everybody just kind of like watches now because they're invested in it. All right, you know
It's
what? I might look into it.
it's just insane. Like the amount of like care and like you could tell that the creator just really loves the story because it's incredible. It's such a great story, and
Holy
I
shit.
recommend it
Okay.
to anyone. It's like one of my top 3 favorite shows.
Okay. All right. You know what? I will take this seriously then.
Yeah, the character growth is insane, and right now, the arc that they're on now is fucking nuts.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll take me about a month of binging to get there.
Let's go! Let's
Yeah.
go! Oh my god, we'll do a One Piece stream. We'll talk about One Piece.
Yeah, I'm excited. I might try and watch it a little bit tonight and see what happens. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I will. I'll try it out. I'll see what it's like.
I'm so excited for you now.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Like I have very high expectations at this point.
It's
Yeah.
so good. I know a lot of people be like, "What the fuck? I don't like your take," but
Hmm.
it is. It really is. I really believe that it is. Like it's just it's hard not to like fall in love with the story.
Okay. All right. You know what? I will try it out. I'll see what it's like.
Yay!
Yeah, fuck it. Like, yeah,
Let's
why not?
go!
It's
Let's fucking
yeah, what
go.
could go wrong?
Ha ha ha! I'm corrupting people. All right, let's
Mhm.
before I get murdered.
Okay.
Greetings to you both. I hope today has been kind. I heard tell that you like cat girls. If so, if maybe so, bold to ask for a top 5, if not any in particular that you feel are most notable. Oh, they want your top 5 cat girls.
The top 5 cat girls. I mean, I don't even know. Like, it's not like there's a top 5. I would probably just rate them according to bra size. Let's be honest.
Ah.
So, like, it wouldn't really be that interesting of a rating. But like, if I had to really think about it, it's like, yeah, Yoshlada is number 1, definitely. And everything is below that. Somebody gave me a body pillow of her.
Oh.
And I mean, I mean, I might as well use it. I mean, like, I mean, I might as well. I mean, it's just there. So yeah.
Do you hug her?
I mean, like, not intentionally, but yeah, sometimes.
Is that the only body pillow you have?
For now.
Okay, cause I swear I think somebody photoshopped you with a different body pillow.
Oh, the Asuna one?
Not
Yeah.
well, yeah. I think I also saw you with a Stolfo.
Oh my god. Yeah. There are other ones too, but like I just yeah, yeah, somebody gave it to me on my first my first PO box stream.
Oh, interesting. You should definitely look into more cat girls and see if like there's other girls that can satisfy your fancy.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, I'm a weirdo.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's do another one then. I like cat girls too, but I also would rank them on tit size. So
I just yeah, exactly. Because it's like that's why it would just be a boring rating. I mean, like, damn, it's just they're like, is it really just that simple? I'm like, yep,
yeah.
that's it. All right.
Sometimes it's just that simple. It's not that deep, man.
Yep. Let's not overcomplicate things.
Wait, do you like Fate?
Do I like feet?
I mean, well, I could ask you if you like Fate, but do you like the Fate
No.
series, like Fate Grand Order?
I don't know what that is.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, so
Well-
I'm not sure.
We'll leave that for another day.
Okay.
Cause the Fate series is a very very long, interesting thing. Mouse, stop! I'm not gonna corrupt them. I'm sorry. I think I've done enough damage today.
All right. What is it?
Well, there is a series of like shows and like mixed media. I guess you can call them the Fate series. They got
Okay.
anime. It was a visual novel originally, and by visual novel I mean like you can fuck like the girls, but well,
What do you
I
mean
mean
by that?
you can fuck Saber.
Like, but how do you do that? Like, how does that work?
Oh, have you ever played a visual novel before?
No.
Basically, it's like a storybook, an interactive storybook where you make choices, and those choices affect how the story progresses. And sometimes, yeah,
Oh,
the
I
objective.
did do one of these.
Did
So
you?
I did this one. It was called like Needy Streamer Overload.
Oh my god!
And yeah, and so I did this, and I kept feeding her drugs and making her depressed.
Oh
And
shit!
I was trying to kill her, but then she started dating another guy,
Oh
and
no!
it was like she went live on her stream, and then it was just her with like another successful streamer, and I got banned from the chat, and then the game ended.
Oh no! She banned you! What the fuck?
Yeah, and it literally said I got cucked.
Oh my god! After all your sacrifice, what the fuck?
After all that bitch did that to me.
I can't
You
believe
believe
this.
that?
You're fucking Oshi. God damn it.
Disgusting. Was furious.
Oh god, I wanted to play that game on stream, but I was like apprehensive.
Oh, I played it on stream.
You
It was
played
a-
it
it
on
was a-
stream? Oh god.
yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting time.
Well, it's good because that one sounds like tame. You know, there's a lot of visual novels where it's like the objective is to fuck.
That's kind of what I'd expect.
You know, and that's the point. You want to get those really nice screens where it's like a girl and a guy just fucking away. You know.
Well, I think that's why people play the game, right? That's what it's
true.
about.
It's true. The objective is to obtain the PNG.
And you're not even wrong.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like an achievement.
It's just like gacha games where you roll to get that PNG waifu, you know?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
And
I
that
totally
brings
agree.
me back to Fate Grand Order, which is a gacha game
Okay.
where you can fight using summoned people from history or fiction, and they turn into really sexy anime people, and they fight for you, and you can
What the fuck?
collect them like Pokemon.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I might have to look at this. Yeah, okay.
Please be careful.
So people told me about a game called like Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh.
Is that one of those visual novels?
Yeah, it is. It's a kind of it's pretty.
I see.
There's no sex in it, but it's pretty deceptive
Oh.
because it markets itself as like something really happy, but then really weird shit happens.
Oh, good. I like that.
You should try it.
I promised my stream I would play that game.
Really?
I will. Yeah.
Oh shit! I want to watch you play it.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I want to watch you play it.
Yeah. I what could go wrong, right?
Well,
Yeah. We'll find out.
I guess you're gonna have to find out because I'm not gonna tell you what happens.
Good.
Oh god! Don't tell him. He'll have fun. It'll be an interesting stream. Very
I'm sure it will be.
yeah, full of lots of confusion and fun.
We'll have to see.
Don't worry, it's TOS friendly for the most part, I think.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, I skipped a question? No, I didn't. Did I? Oh, was your standard intro, "What's up? It's your boy Asmongold," something you planned, or was it something that just sort of happened naturally?
My original intro was even longer and more TOS.
Really?
And yeah.
Uh-oh.
And so I actually cut this one down, and to be honest, like the sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold thing, it actually wasn't really an intro, it was just what I did. And then people turned it into a meme because that was just how I talked. Like if you watch any of my videos from that time, like, or even now, like that's just how I talk.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a specific thing at all.
It's like Saikuno. He's like, "It's Saikuno here."
Yeah, it just happened.
Ah, I don't understand this whole intro thing. I don't really do that sort of thing. I usually just say like, "Oh, what's up, motherfuckers," or "Mama Mellow."
Yeah, I understand that. I kind of do that like on my second stream. Usually the first thing I say is this thing working? And then they're like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, all right, let's go.
Oh yeah, I say it is I, Satan.
Sate? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's my lore. I'm supposed to be Satan.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah, just your average Satan having a good time, hanging
I mean,
out.
it makes things a little bit more exciting, right? Keeps things more interesting, etc.
Yeah, yeah. Some people don't really understand. They get surprised. They're like, "What? Satan? Are you a Satanist?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just Satan."
It makes it easier, you know.
Yeah.
Less cut. You're a leader, not a follower.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's why I was removed from my position back when I was in heaven. That's that
Oh
that
yeah,
that
I
role
heard
play.
about that. Yeah, yeah, they got rid of you.
They did. We had creative differences, so I got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man upstairs didn't like it. He didn't like it. It's fine. I got banished. But that's fine.
Yeah, management just didn't see eye to eye
Yeah,
with the
yeah, yeah.
vision.
They didn't. They couldn't understand my ideas. We should come up with lore for us. Oh, we'll come up with your lore, your VTuber lore.
I think that like the lore for my character should just be like one day he was here and that's it.
You just like
Literally
appear out of
no
nowhere.
backstory. Yep. No backstory, just showed up and there he is. All right. Yep, there's no backstory, nothing.
Oh, you're like the guy from the Terminator that you just appear naked, like in front of people, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, and then he
Fuck
gets to
you,
work.
asshole.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, and then he starts working, and he becomes like a robot guy.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of what happened, right? I mean, yeah, not even not that kind of work, but yeah, in general, I would say so.
Yeah, you can be like, yeah, he could be like isekai, like your isekai here.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll take that, sure.
Ah, I like it. I like it already. We'll write this up later.
Okay.
The next one. Hey, Asmon, big fan here since 2019. I'd like to ask you, what would be your personal most memorable moments as a Twitch streamer so far? Wish you all the best. Keep rocking.
I think that there are a lot of like really, really good streams that have happened. Like most memorable moment. I don't really know about like my most memorable moment, but I think that like going back on it and just like all of the just like random stupid ass streams, the ones that I really appreciate the most and I like the most are the ones where it wasn't anything like really big or planned. It was just like some random bullshit that just kind of came out of nowhere and it just happened.
Yeah, those are always fun.
I remember this stream where I killed Garuda Extreme was really fucking good. That was badass.
Who?
Garuda, it's a boss in Final Fantasy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Like, I'm telling you, like, there really is a lot of them.
You've had a lot of fun. Well, I've mostly watched like your Elden Ring, and I watched I watched you play Vampire Survivors a lot. So
those were some good times. I mean, they were. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, classic WoW launch. Like first time I hit 100,000 viewers, that was crazy.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
It was crazy back then too. Like now it happens kind of regularly. People can get up that high, but like back then it was like, bro, like nobody could get up that high. People didn't think it was possible. And like say what?
I remember because I mean I've been watching Twitch for quite some time, and it's like I remember one time I think like I was watching like Austin, and like he like hit like those numbers, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? That's so many people watching. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was nuts. Like, I was just kind of in shock, honestly, that many people would want to watch. But, like, you know, it was just a really big deal.
Lost Ark launch stream 400K. Holy shit.
I think it was like 463K viewers.
Oh my god, that's so much.
There's a lot.
Did you like
There's a lot of people watching. Say what?
Did you like Lost Ark? Because I tried getting into it, but then, like, I don't know, I kind of like...
Can you see the reflection on my...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're in deep.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a good answer to your question. I have 1,000 hours in the game.
Holy Holy fuck! Whoa! Really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I
I
really,
don't leave the house.
I really want to like get into it, but I don't know. Like it's hard to like hold to grasp me.
It's hard to like stay interested in a game if like you don't have a group of friends playing it with you.
Yeah, that's exactly my problem. I
Yeah.
need MMO friends.
Yeah, it's like I always have like, for example, like anytime that I go and I do like one of these games, I'll have like a bunch of people come with me, and like we just have like a community that just like, goes from game to game, whether it's like New World, Final Fantasy, like WoW, Lost Ark, like we just kind of play together. And
Yeah.
so it's like, and different people will show up for different games and just like everything like that. So I think it's really cool.
Did you like New World?
So I think I'm probably one of the only people in the world that did actually like the game. I thought it was a great game. I thought it was a great idea. It's like, I just, I wish there was like more to it. Like
Yeah.
I do. I was so excited for it. I love New World so much. I played it all day, every day. It was great.
I wanted to try it, but then I watched somebody streaming it, and I saw the guy was like up against like he had just started the game, and he was like up against like a wolf, and it like took him like 15 minutes to kill the fucking like I was just like, what the fuck? Why is it so hard to kill that fucking wolf?
So it wouldn't necessarily be wolves that would be the issue, but it's like, imagine doing that and like you have to kill, imagine wishing it was just one wolf. Right? Because like you just sitting there and dealing with like 50 wolves, and then you go back into town and you turn it in, and there's a quest to kill 50 more wolves. You go back out there, you kill 50 more wolves. You finally level up into the new zone. Guess what's in the new zone? That's right, wolves. And guess what you have to kill? 50 of them. Get to work, Billy. And then imagine you do that for fucking 6 hours or 6 days. And then finally you get into one of the end game zones. It's like, okay, like this is taking some time, but I've worked on this and I've earned this. All right, what are the quests over here?
Oh dear God.
50 wolves. That's right. But these wolves, you've got to keep in mind, these wolves are well, they're actually just wolves. Yeah, it's just there's actually literally no difference between them whatsoever. Yep, it's literally the exact same thing. That's right. That was the New World experience.
Okay, never mind then. I never want to play the game.
It will be good one day. Okay, New World will rise again.
Cope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Oh God.
Very much so.
It's okay. You have Lost Ark. It's fine.
There's no way I put 1,000 hours. I put over 1,000 hours in a New World too. There's no way I put 1,000 hours, guys, and it was wasted, right?
Oh,
I mean, there's no way that's what happened.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Oh no.
It's got to come back soon, right?
Yeah, like Among Us.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
It'll come back. It'll all come back. They'll all come back.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay.
Oh, since Asmongold drinks so much Dr. Pepper, does he know who the mythical Dr. Pepper is, perchance? What the fuck is this? There's an actual Dr. Pepper person?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I would, but wouldn't he get banned off Twitter for misinformation?
Probably.
I don't know.
Oh man.
I'm not sure. I've never fucking heard of an actual Dr. Pepper. Okay.
What the heck?
Yeah, I
Sprite
haven't.
Girl.
Sprite?
Yeah, I was a Sprite kid.
Did you ever have Sprite Remix?
No, what the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Wait, what is that?
So this was like back in like I don't know, like 2000 or so. They had Sprite Remix, and like it was like, imagine it's Sprite, but it's like more of like a strawberry-ish flavor, and it had like more flavors into it. It was so fucking good, and I would drink it all the time, and they got rid of it.
Oh my god.
I'm so mad that they did that to me.
They always get rid of good things.
They always, yeah, and then they always keep the thing that nobody wants.
What is
That's the worst part.
what is a drink that nobody wants that exists? Now?
Let me think. A drink that nobody wants. You know how they have, like, ever since they had a vanilla Coke, everybody tried. That's one, Big Red. I saw that in chat. Literally nobody wants Big Red. I cannot accept the fact that a real human being would be willing to drink Big Red. I will not accept that. So imagine Big Red is like, okay, it's like it's like water. It's like water with a bunch of syrup in it.
Ew, what?
It's disgusting. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking disgusting. It's like, yeah, it's awful.
Oh god, I fucking hate Sierra Mist. Blech.
I never had that. I always thought that was like some sort of like scuffed Sprite, and I never tried it.
It's scuffed Sprite.
There you go.
It is scuffed Sprite.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh god, I hated it. I hated it. I don't understand. Like my aunt was like obsessed. She loved that, and she liked to drink. What was another one? There was this other drink that she used to drink a lot called Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
I don't know what that is.
So, okay, well, my Puerto Ricanness, we pronounce it Idon Bean, but it's Iron Brew or Iron Brew, and it's like I don't even understand the taste. Like I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's kind of like cream soda or something.
Oh, that sounds good. I like cream soda.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good though. It tasted pretty good, but that I remember she used to only want to drink that and drink Sierra Mist, and I was like, ugh.
Oh man, like that's just the wrong decision. You know, like it's just the wrong call.
Yeah. It's all about Sprite. Oh, Boricua. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. What's up? Hello. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. When you're Puerto Rican and you see somebody else is Puerto Rican, you automatically have to say, "Me too," and acknowledge the other Puerto Rican in the room. It's the rules.
I didn't even know that. Like here, like we have a lot of people from like Mexico, like Mexicans, but like I don't know about Puerto Ricans here in Texas.
I think it's a rarity, but I think it occurs sometimes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say.
Next question. No more of this Dr. Pepper. I don't really like Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It tastes like medicine.
I think it's delicious. That's good. That's more for me. I'm happy.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah,
have
I'm
all
not
Dr.
upset
Pepper.
about that. That's fine with me.
It's just that it tastes very similar to a medicine that I used to have when I was a kid, so it kind of like trips up my brain. Anyway, what made you want to join OTK before you hate me now for hating Dr. Pepper?
I made it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I made it. Like I started it because I was like, I felt like there were other orgs out there, and I thought to myself, man, like why don't I just make my own org and I can do my own stuff instead? Because like I was like, why would I not just do something for myself instead of, you know, like do somebody else's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like it seemed like a good idea, and like I wanted to do my own thing, and that's just like kind of how it started. Oh yeah. I mean, like that's kind of like what it was, and then I got some friends together, and like we started actually like talking about it, and it became like a little bit more legitimate, a little bit more realistic, and then as time went on, it kind of just happened.
It's Giggle Chat Energy Organization. I agree.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm honestly in shock of how well everything has gone over the years.
Why?
Yeah,
You guys are also entertaining.
Well, I mean, still, there's always an idea, right?
Yeah.
But it's like it's one thing for there to be an idea, and it's another thing for the idea to happen. You know what I mean?
Make your own organization, Mouse. I'm in one. It's called Vishojo.
Yeah, that's with all the VTubers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% though.
Yeah, we're a VTuber a nice
Yeah.
VTuber company. There's other VTuber companies that are great too. You know, we got our own thing going on. But
Okay, I thought so. I just was making sure.
but I wonder, would a VTuber ever fit in like a flesh person organization?
Yeah, I think so. I think that like with anything like that, it's a matter of like how creative are you with content and how can you incorporate people into like content that makes them feel like they're part of it, and
Yeah.
it also makes it more interesting. So yeah, I think so.
I feel like
Uh,
people are more open now because you know, when VTubing was like smaller, people. I know a lot of. Let's just be honest. People were weirded out. They were confused. They didn't know what the fuck. A lot of times when I first started streaming, people were like, "Are you a robot? Is this a recording?"
yeah,
And it's just like, no, I'm not a fucking robot. I'm a fucking human being. Suck my balls, you know.
yeah.
But you know, I feel like people are more open to it now, and I can see VTubers being like in like normal groups and stuff. I mean, you got Vienna in like Cloud9. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I don't see why not. That's the way I see it. Is like why not? Why not have somebody who's like a VTuber in the org? Yeah, absolutely.
It's like,
Like I don't think it's like a disqualifier if that makes
just
sense.
think about it. You have somebody that doesn't age,
Yeah.
doesn't you know, it's just no aging, no appearance changing unless they want it to be. It's like
Unless they want it to be.
yeah, unless they want to change their appearance, it's like it's just it's great.
Yeah,
It's
I think most people are pretty open to the idea and they think it's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know some people are apprehensive, but it's okay. You know.
I mean, I think that people just like I think it's just it's hard to understand if you I think there's a lot of cases where people try to take things online a little bit too seriously, right? They try to
Yeah.
take too much sense out of things or to make too much sense out of things whenever it's actually just really kind of just for fun and you know, things are just fun and that's all there is to it, you know?
Yeah.
There's no complicated end game for this or anything like that. It's just a fun thing that people like doing.
I heard Tech is getting a VTuber model made.
Who is?
Tech Tone.
Oh, yes. I've heard about that too. Well, he's a huge fucking weeb, so I'm not surprised at all. Yeah.
It's par for the course, of course.
Yeah, I'm just kind of expecting it.
But now we gotta get you in there. We gotta make it happen.
I would be, as I said, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. Why not? I will try almost anything unless it's a vegetable.
Sorry, I'm going gremlin.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Oh, hello, Mousy and Asmon. What is the biggest technical issue either of you have ran into during a stream, and how did you handle it?
So, this happened literally a week ago,
Ooh.
where I had an interview with the game director of World of Warcraft, and I couldn't get the call to capture. I couldn't get my what's it called? My video capture to work, and I couldn't capture his video at all. So it was just like me sitting there, and it wasn't working at all.
Oh,
I was
God.
literally freaking out, sweating. And I started, the worst part about it is I started the call early with them because I knew something stupid would happen. I'm like, listen, I know myself. This is just what's going to happen one way or another. And like, yep, there it is. And it did. It did absolutely happen. And how I fixed it was I ended up just doing a full desktop capture and just leaving it right there on the front and just not touching it at all.
Oh my God.
And then just kind of doing the rest of it by memory.
How did
It
you
was
survive?
very stressful.
I'm so afraid.
Yeah,
to
I
do
was just like
desktop capture.
completely freaking out.
Oh God, that's like my nightmare.
What about you?
I had something similar, but I've had like issues. Like I've done an IRL stream with a friend where it's basically like my model on the stream, and then my friend is out
Yeah.
in the world going out and about, and I always worry that like something's gonna fuck up or like some sort of delay. We've only had like minor like audio issues. I think for the most part I'm so paranoid of shit happening that I like over prepare for things, you know? Kind of like how we were on
Yeah.
earlier too, because I'm just like, fuck, something bad is gonna happen. But for the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, technically, and it's not even had anything to do with the stream. It was my model. I don't know what happened, but like I was having like a very hard day, and I kind of like, you know, I'm a little bit of a pussy, so sometimes I cry on stream, and like I was a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit like emotional on stream, and I was joining a friend for a collab, and I don't know how the fuck it happened, but like somehow like my model's eyes like disappeared off my face.
What the fuck?
I had no eyes.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would freak me the fuck out.
And
like,
I'm like, oh shit, I can't see.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's enough right
But
there.
yeah,
Oh my
I always
god.
worry because it's like I've since the eye incident, I know. So like, if you look at my model right now,
Yeah.
like when you have a VTuber model, like we look like a very cohesive thing, but what's really happening is like a model is made up of layers. So there's like layers of drawings that are connected together to make movement. So like essentially, if there's like a glitch,
So it's like in Photoshop, like one layer is the horns, the other layer is the wings,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
yeah, I understand.
I'm like an onion, you know?
Right.
And it's like, if something fucked up could happen, like my clothes can literally like disappear, and I always have like that fear that like accidentally like my top will like just like glitch off, and like you'll see my boobs.
That would be horrible.
And I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting banned. So you know,
Yeah.
my model does not have like, my model's like a doll, but I know some people that like their models underneath have like bits. Mine do not, because I'm like worried. But I know some people that
It's
get like,
probably a good idea.
yeah, I know some people that get bits on it. I'm like, oh god, that's like horrific. But yeah, like
It's like what could happen? What could go wrong? You know?
everything.
Yeah, it's like it could only it could only go wrong.
Who might these? Oh, somebody's like, who might these people be for research purposes?
Yep.
I'm not telling you.
Uh-huh. No, I get that. I understand. Yeah.
But yeah, it's happened. Like I've had like my eyes disappear, and like I find that to be like the most worrisome one, because it's like I don't want like my clothes to disappear while I'm like, I have a lot of like jiggle physics, you know. Even if I
I know.
don't have bits, I don't want like my bare boobies to be like flipping around everywhere.
Yeah, that would be a little bit awkward for people. Yeah, for sure. I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I have I have a friend that she's in Shoujo, and her knockers are massive. Like I'm talking like colossal tits. And she ended up getting suspended because her boobs are way too big. And she was like
Why?
bouncing him around. Well, I mean, it was her first stream, and she was having a great time, and she was very enthusiastic, bouncing around everywhere. But they were very, very large.
So what?
I don't know. I think so. Ever since then, sometimes she likes to put a Bible on her boobs, and she covers them because she doesn't want Twitch to get upset.
Damn. I think that happened to actually like a Korean streamer before. The exact same thing.
Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Velvet.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally what happened to her. So
Oh,
I
jeez.
understand.
Oh my god. I consume a lot of Twitch. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm on here pretty often too, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Don't feel too bad about it.
It's nice to know that somebody else is a shut-in just like me.
Yep, that's just about right.
Yay! We have stuff in common.
I would say so. Yeah, I think that most people online have a lot in common with each other, probably more than they'd imagine.
It's true. It's true. It's true. If only you just open up and talk to people, you know? It's
Yeah.
hard though. Okay, next one. Honest question. What makes cat girls so attractive? Same shirt, by the way. What the fuck?
The ears. Like the ears whenever they move them around a little bit.
Wait. You only like cat girls because of the ears?
Well, not just that, but I mean, like, I think also, yeah, it's mainly the ears. Well, that's what makes them special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it's a pretty simple one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's obviously it.
they have tails too.
Yeah, but like I don't really give a shit about the tails that much.
You
It's
don't.
mainly the ears that are cuter, I think.
I see. So no tail, but you like the ears.
The tails are fine,
What
but
ab-
it's not. Go ahead.
what about cat teeth? Like some of them have like fangs and stuff.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like I remember, I thought, fucking like, one of the first like, bro. I remember whenever Underworld came out, I thought Kate Beckinsale was like so fucking hot, and like she was a vampire, so she had the same fangs. So like
Yeah.
anytime I see that, it reminds me of that.
God, she was hot. Fuck.
It was ridiculous,
I
and
love.
she still is hot.
Yeah. I love the first
Yeah,
movie was so good.
it was so fucking good. I watched it so many
Me
times for the
too.
plot. Yeah,
I didn't like if there were three of them, right? I could have sworn. I think
I
it was
think there's
three.
like 10. Like they kept making more of them.
I didn't like the one
I
with the
watched.
werewolf with the hybrid one. That was kind of like, what the heck? What's happening now?
I think that was the first one, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Was it the first one? That was like
Well,
a
yeah, I
hybrid.
mean, yeah, I think so.
Wait, what? Fuck,
I'd
I
have to
don't even
see.
know.
People say it was the second one. I don't know. There's 5 of them. Jesus.
Yeah, he was like it was like a guy, and he was like half vampire, half werewolf, and he like turned into like this blue like creature guy.
That was the first one. I'm like
Was
90%
it?
sure.
Oh
Yeah,
man, everything just like melts together sometimes.
it was a long time ago.
Her daughter. Oh yeah, there was one where she had a kid. That was another
What
one.
the fuck?
Yeah, didn't she have like a kid in one of
I stopped watching them after like the second or third one, right? It's like there's a lot of movies. They always do this where it's like the movie is good as a one shot, and then they have to add in a bunch of extra ones. It's like, nope,
them? Oh
it was
god, I
fine
know.
with just one. That's all we need.
Did you Blade or like any like I don't know. I love Blade. I don't know why I even asked this question.
To be honest, like I never even really watched that or anything. I've never seen Blade. Straight up, I've never
You've
seen
never
it.
seen Blade?
Never.
Oh, it's so good. Oh my
Yep,
god.
I have never seen it.
But they're like rebooting it now, so
I'm sure it's gonna be awful.
yeah, probably. I don't know. I want to have hope though, but probably.
If only.
Yeah. What kind of movies do you like to watch, by the way?
I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest. Like, what movies do I really usually watch? I watch I guess like anything that comes out and like a lot of people like it, I just try it out and see what it's like, you know, see if it's any good. Like, I mean, Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
So like
I like the
fantasy
first
movies,
one.
stuff like that.
I
Yeah,
like
first one's my favorite too.
I like the first one. The second one, I ended up watching it again, but the first time I watched the second one, I'm gonna be honest, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. It was
Yeah.
very long. It was very long. But I watched it again. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching all three of the movies. It was really good.
Yeah, it was my favorite.
It was just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I had like a teacher back in school, and every time I think about like Lord of the Rings, like, cause I had a teacher back in like high school that she was like obsessed with Lord of the Rings, and she was obsessed with The Hobbit, and like everything in her life revolved around that, and like she would always like
Oh
try
my
to like
god.
bring it into the lessons all the time, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I felt like I got
Yeah,
that
what is
crammed down my
this?
throat every day
Yeah.
in her
Is this
class.
about what? Yeah, is this about English or fucking Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, she made us like do like a very deep analysis on like The Hobbit, and I'm just like,
Oh my god.
it kind
I
of
mean,
like,
I would have loved that class. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, but you know what? Like when I was younger, like I feel like I didn't appreciate things as well as I would appreciate them now. I feel like
Yeah.
if I were to go back and do it now, I would find it fascinating. But at that age, like I just didn't really care. I did, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. It was like I don't know. I was too much into anime.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
okay.
felt like I really liked the show, and I really liked the movies, and like I watched them
Mhm.
constantly. And I went back and I watched The Hobbit as well. Like I went through all of them. Like I have the books, and I'm really into it too.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
realize we've been on for like 3 hours. I understand that you're very busy. So,
it's okay. I can do some more questions.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'll do a couple more.
Okay. We'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more.
Okay.
Oh, what was the moment for both of you when you realized you either made it or had realized how popular your streams or content was? What?
For me, like I feel like it was probably whenever I quit school.
Ah,
Yeah, I quit school. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop going to school. I'm going to do this thing, and it's gonna be my job, right? And if it goes
yeah.
well, great. If not, well, at least I tried. So I think that's probably the time that I thought I really made it. Like, was I making good money then? Like, I mean, not really, right? It was just like YouTube money, but you know, it was enough. And I think it's like there's different levels of made it, but I think that was the first time at least.
I think like I don't know. I don't. To me, it's like I still see myself like nothing special. But I think that's like a me problem.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like your stream completely popped off. You got all the. I remember you did that subathon, which
Oh
was
yeah,
fucking insane.
I did. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, it was ridiculous. So I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't downplay yourself at all. It was incredible.
You're too kind. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. It was just something like I've always wanted to do a subathon because I've seen people like do them all the time, and I always found them to be so enjoyable. But like my health was never good enough to do, and like I was like, man, because when I started streaming, like I was only streaming like 1 hour a day, and then it was like 2 hours, and then
Yeah.
when I started making money, like I could afford better healthcare and stuff, so I
Mhm.
was able to like take care of myself better, and I was getting healthier. And then I realized, oh shit, I can stream 3 4 hours, and then I did my birthday stream, and that was like 7 hours, which was like the longest stream at the time. And then for my anniversary stream, I did a charity stream, and I was on 11 hours, and that's when I was like, I think I'm gonna try to do it. And I didn't think it would last a month. I thought it would only last like, I swear to you, I thought I would only be on like 3 days. I was not prepared, but I'm really happy that I did it, and I can't believe that I did it. I still can't believe it. Feels like a dream.
Yeah, like did this happen, but like, did it
Yeah,
really happen?
yeah.
Yeah, I've looked back at times for my stream like that before too. Yeah, I understand that.
I'm just like, whoa, I can't believe I did this, but I'm really happy that I did it, and I had a really good time. But I don't know, I feel like I'll always feel like I'm just like that dumb idiot in my room, just like hanging out. Not, I don't really think too much about like, you know, oh, I blew up or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I don't really spend that much time either. Like, I mean, I know my stream's successful. It does well and everything, but like, I don't know. There's like people that they'll take that and like it'll make them feel like they're like above other people or something weird like that. Oh, fuck that. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a stream on a website. Who cares?
Yeah,
So I don't know. I try not to take it very seriously.
yeah, we're just having fun, having a
Yeah,
good
just
time,
having fun. Exactly.
having fun, hanging out, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, next question. Would Asmongold be open to streaming with a VTuber avatar?
Yep. As I said, that's already a yes. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, let's go. If so, what would he like to look like? I guess. What would
What would I want to look like? I don't know. Like, I actually, genuinely, I have no idea. I'd probably have to see like a handful of types of concept art, and then make a decision off of that.
I could help you out with that. I know people.
Yeah. So yeah, because it's like I don't even know like what's on the table, like what's possible or anything like that. So I'd really have to see for myself. I'm not sure.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible now. I've seen I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a gun VTuber. I've seen a dick VTuber. I've seen a lot of things.
I think I'll probably do that one then. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they stream anymore, but I saw them
bet not.
around on like Twitter and stuff. So it was interesting.
Yeah.
Not the thing that I expected to see. A dick talking to me.
Probably not mine either. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Oh God. Also, I just realized I just looked at the time. So I actually have to medicate myself and do things. So
Okay.
I had so much fun talking to you, and I'm just really thankful that you decided to join me today, and you were willing to talk to me. So thank you very much.
I had fun too. I think it's just a relaxed time hanging out, having fun. I never really think much of it. And yeah, I think there are times people think that I'm like this weird, crazy, unapproachable asshole. And all of that's true minus the unapproachable part. People can talk to me, everything's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not an ass. Why would I be an asshole? Like, I'm just here hanging out. Like, it's so much work being an asshole, getting mad all the time. Why do I want to waste my time on that? No, of course not.
We
Yeah,
all have assholes inside of us, you know?
That's
so
true.
sometimes it's okay to be an asshole, you know? Because
it's
we
okay
have
to let
one.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me on too. Like, I really did enjoy it. It was fun.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm really glad. I was really worried. I was like, man, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm just really happy. You've been super nice, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to be here and hang out with me. Thank you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I actually had a lot of fun, and I still cannot believe that you play on the same server in Final Fantasy that I do. Like, that is ridiculous.
Well, one day we'll run into each other and we'll play.
Yeah, that's right. If you're into Gold Saucer, for sure.
Oh my God, I love Gold Saucer.
Yeah. I usually just park my character there.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. It's my favorite place.
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Is this the part where we awkwardly end the stream?
Yeah, this is the part where we're like, okay, no, you hang up. No, you hang up, you know?
Okay. All right. Thank you all. Thank you guys. And I'll see you later. Talk to you later. Bye. See ya. Peace.
Peace. Oh my God. He's so nice. He's so nice. I'm sure you guys are already following him, but if you are not, please follow Asmongold. He's very entertaining. He's very funny, and I enjoy watching his streams when I have time, you know. But I really appreciate him coming to talk to me, and I'm glad that you guys came today. Thank you all so much for coming, and thank you for being super nice. Even if you guys aren't from my community, thank you to everybody who was nice here today. I appreciate you all, and I love you guys. I'll have to go now because I have a couple things to do. But I will be around later on a friend's stream. So thank you all. Thank you for. I'm gonna get sappy, but thank you for changing my life, and thank you for just making every day super fun for me and for other people too. So thank you for being here. Okay, bye. We're raiding somebody. Bye. I started streaming in 2017. I never had a debut. I just started, and I would stream to one person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. You want to know when I started getting more than 50 people watching me? January 2020. I started in 2017. It's not the amount of people that determine whether or not your stream is a success or a failure.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Love you, Massey, and thank you for being one of inspirations.
Why does it take time and why do I feel? Wish I could feel right, wish I could move on. Why does it take time and why do I feel?
happened and a lot of struggles, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.